Let's go. Hey everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents The Abomination Vaults.
Woohoo!
See, I got one with you, who?
Woo!
That's two. Can I get a third?
Sorry, lagged.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. So, how is everyone? Also, hello, Locutos. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. Pretty great.
Pretty great?
Pretty great.
Pretty great?
Yeah,
Pretty good?
Doing good. Hanging out. Sorry, I was punching in these feats. Yeah, doing great. Had a good week. No, I had a terrible week. I've been super sick with the flu, but I'm better. Woo!
Well, you're rested up then.
I worked for 11 hours straight today, but didn't stop moving because I knew I'd crash. So, but it was good. It was a very busy day.
It was a very
I
busy
feel
day.
great. I'm somehow super well rested and like alert, which is usually not true for a Sunday night. Am I right, guys? After all the hard work all weekend.
Look, I've had a player on stream who is literally falling asleep at their table.
I've been
There's no
there.
need to bring up what I
Yeah.
was doing last week.
That's literally me, Matt. I have fallen asleep during one of these Abomination Vault sessions.
Well, if it helps, I have never noticed.
Not because it's boring, but
Oh, look, I understand, especially if you work the entire day and you show up here. And I'm like, here's a mic. I want you to do things.
wait, you guys got given mics?
But no, everyone's had a good week, or at least a decent week.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I went for a lot of the briefing last night with people and everything else like that. I'm just feeling super chill today. It's been good. It's been a good Sunday.
Excellent.
Hmm.
What did you do, Matt?
I played a little bit of Guild Wars
Ooh,
Yeah.
no.
because I've been really into that lately, and I'm just going because Guild Wars gives you a present on the anniversary of your character.
Mhm.
And I've been playing the game since it first came out, but I've had like years worth of gaps in between. But when I first started playing, I made 5 characters. So I logged back in and I had these 5 characters with like 10 years worth of presents.
Heck yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah, the
here's your
best.
level boost, here's your crafting materials, here's a special title for being with us for 10 years. And I'm like, okay. So I've been going through
Literally
all my old...
logged in once.
Yeah, well, I've been going through all my old characters because I'm actually playing the end game content and been really enjoying it. But I'm going through all my old characters and kind of leveling up their professions so it's all even again. And it's been really like zen and a little bit satisfying. And also Nick's been playing with me.
Nice.
A little bit.
A little bit. We need to get him to play more though.
I'm so busy with hot girl shit, you wouldn't understand.
Do you mean Baldur's
That's
Gate?
fair.
No.
That's fair and reasonable.
No? Are you sure?
Yeah, I didn't play Baldur's Gate at all today. Mostly today I took naps.
Nice. What a good day.
That's
Right.
fine. I won't hold it against you. Well, a couple of other things via like announcements and stuff. I'd like to thank everyone who contributed to the Throne crowdfunding thing for Gatewalkers. Because of everyone's contributions, it was able to be fully funded. So I can officially announce
Yeah.
we'll be doing, after Abomination Vaults is done, the next stream in this slot on the Sunday night will be Gatewalkers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Is that
I
like
will-
planar shit? Like by gatewalkers to?
It's kind of like metaphysical investigation. Like,
Cool.
it's actually a really cool premise. And in
Mhm.
fact, it's sort of... I had this... I'm not going to say what my idea was, but it's taking an idea that I had for like a novel series like that I've been sitting on for years, and as I wait, more and more people start doing stuff in that vein. I'm like, fuck you.
Right?
Always
How
the
dare
way.
you? I haven't put this out into the world, but you have no like reason to be doing this because it's waiting for me to actually take it by the horns and fucking do it already. But you know,
But yeah, I've skimmed through the first book. I haven't done the full cover-to-cover read-through yet. I have the module. I have it installed. I'm currently in the process of setting up the Foundry server for it. It looks really good, yeah.
Mm.
So a bit of
It's
like
just a really fun premise.
fantasy
premise
noir.
A premise
That
can
what's
go a very long way in an adventure path.
It's a little bit of fantasy noir. It's also it's very like it feels kind of epic adventure-y, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You know,
Mm.
instead of being in the one static location forever, you do a lot of moving around.
It is a bit of a sandbox, I think. It's what I'm told.
But I do have to read through more, and I'll have to get the other ones. At some point, I'll probably set up another Throne reward or another Throne crowdfunding thing to do something similar to what I'm trying to do with Hoist the Colors, where people can contribute to doing some custom artwork for all the players and everything else like that. But thankfully, because of the Foundry module, most of the art for the creatures and everything is already done. But that's not to say I'm not going to chop and change out creatures as I see fit, because I have access to 2 Battlezoo Bestiary modules now. So there's a lot of fun I can have with that. Otherwise, so yeah, thank you for all the support with that. If you're also after, yes, thank you very much, Tyler. Your contribution was very much appreciated.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no?
No.
Well, I have this donator called Harry the Hobnoblin.
I don't know who that is.
No idea? None?
I wish I could help. I really do. I'll look into it for you. Anyway, as we
There's
were.
no possible way to know.
No,
These
not
things
at all.
will remain a mystery to us.
But there's a link in the chat if anyone wants to check out any of the stuff I have going on that. Otherwise, what's the other thing? Oh yes, if you're looking for any tabletop role-playing game supplies, like dice, minis, 3D printed stuff, or anything like that, this is not sponsored or anything like that, but check out Imaginary Games. They're
100%.
Australian. Yeah, they're an Australian-based retailer. They've supported Pathfinder 2 since the very start of it. Damien is an absolutely upstanding guy. And if you put in...
I think it's Imaginary Adventures. Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
The dice that he gets in are just freaking incredible.
Mwah. I've gotten a couple of 3D printed stuff from him as well in the past, and they've come out absolutely phenomenal. I have not painted them, as is the way with most miniatures, where you buy the model and you just go, I'll paint that one day, it's fine. And then you don't. But if you put in Obscura Tabletop when you do your checkout, you'll get 15% off your first purchase.
Oh, holy shit, really? Because I just was about, like today earlier, I was just about to pre-order the sketch covers of the core remaster books, but then I was like, I won't do it today, I'll do it tomorrow.
Well,
So, fantastic timing.
great timing then.
Yeah. But no, I bought my sister a set of legally distinct, not Grogu space goblin dice from Damien, and they are absolutely fantastic.
That's awesome.
Every single dice is a little mini space goblin, not Grogu in it, so...
Keep going.
I don't think we've covered it, but is anyone else like a massive dice goblin in real life? Like not when you play online? Because I have
the only
so
reason I'm
many.
not more is
We're
because
covered.
I spend my money on other tabletop role-playing shit too fast, like
It's
more
fair.
quickly than I can spend it on dice.
Yeah, I've stopped for ages, but I went on like for a good year there. I bought a lot. I bought $120 metal dice set
Yeah,
from Russia from this tiny little like dice maker. I'm like, you do cast metal like hand carved dice? Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked for a dice company for a little while, and that was
Oh,
wonderful.
cool.
Yeah.
How many did you eat?
Oh, yeah, they don't digest well. So many.
This is where I have my GM confession. I have 2 sets of dice, and that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are they
How
at
much do we
least
play online though?
Matthew. As
What?
someone who lived with you, how many sets of dice did you have beforehand?
I mean, they were all kind of kept in a dice container, but I didn't keep that because of situations. So nowadays, I only have 2 sets of dice, and that's it. And I have an extra D20 that was given to me by you, I think.
Yeah, it's possible.
A blue steel one. But yeah, I've only got 2 sets. 2.
Are they at least nice, or are they just like chest sex, like
Oh
standard?
god, they are Q Workshop. One is a steampunk set, the other is a fantasy black and white elf set.
That's pretty cool.
This
Both
man
Q
had
Workshop.
a giant
I approve.
eyeball that was just full of various dice. The first time I went over to play with him, he just gave me the eyeball and was like, "Here, try and find some."
Yeah. Well, I was running a lot more home games then, so it was kind of like you just have the dice, like the giant eyeball in the center, and players could just grab the dice that they needed. It made sense.
Sure.
I mean, I believe it made sense anyway. Otherwise, does Hijinks have anything they want to announce?
Yeah, sure. We are about to shoot a collab with Eldritch Osiris Games with their Mechfinder supplement. So we'll be doing a little mech party versus kaiju battle one shot, which I'm DMing and I'm pretty excited for.
Oh,
So are players going to be
exciting.
playing kaiju or mechs?
No, as in it's like a party of mechs fighting a big
yeah.
space alien kaiju guy.
Yeah.
But that should be real cool, and we'll be showcasing like a lot of the archetypes and stuff that James has written for Mechfinder. So that's going to be really fun, and it's going to be like high fantasy mechs, which will be cool. And we just released part 2 of our Thirsty Sword Lesbians one shot, which was supposed to be, packetable, but we shot 6 hours of content. So, so part 2 is out, and part 3 will be out hopefully soon. That's pretty much what.
Yeah,
pretty much
no, that's kind of just how it goes sometimes. Really, it's like,
Oh,
hey, so
totally.
we're gonna run a one shot. 2 years later, the campaign finally ends.
And we really wanted to showcase that system because we're big fans of it. So I think it's good that we can give it like the time to actually show what you can do with it.
Of all the systems and books that were born, shall I say, out of the whole playbook / Powered by the Apocalypse thing that happened a couple of years back, I think Thirsty Sword Lesbians is probably the best realized version of all that.
Yeah, totally.
And just
We
with
played
everything
Monster of the Week for a while and did have some fun with that.
Yeah.
I like the tropey characters in Monster of the Week. I think it gives it like so easy flavor to just like throw something together at the last second.
Yeah, and it is really great for that. I'm not sure if I'd ever run a long-term campaign with Monster of the Week, but I would be keen to actually do something on like the shorter scale. I'm just waiting for Alchemy to start introducing more systems to their VTT. Because once I have the support and I can make it look pretty, I can start looking at other things. Because
It already looks pretty, Matt. You're nailing it.
Oh, thank you. I do have a wish list of things that I would like, but they will have to wait until later. Otherwise, I'm not going to use Roll20.
No, why would you?
I'm sorry, it just looks horrible, especially now.
Why would you?
Like, because every now
And
and
at
again.
that very moment, Roll20 devs jump in the chat. They're like,
Oh no!
Hey, guess what, Matt? I just saved $40 on my order from Imaginary Adventures with your promo code.
Wow.
Thank you.
No way!
Yeah,
That's pretty
I'm buying
awesome.
some pretty expensive stuff.
$40. That's pretty great.
It is pretty great. I'm still paying over $200 for what I need, but that's fine.
Imaginary Adventures also
I feel
has
so.
Afterpay and ZipPay.
Yeah.
If you use those kind of things.
I'm also not paying for shipping and picking up from the store because that's also going to save me some
Good
money.
call.
Otherwise, I think that's it for announcements. 15 minutes in, absolutely perfect. So,
Yeah, but
first things first.
We're professionals.
Oh, look, I try to think that I work on this kind of thing. I've been doing it for a couple of years now.
The whole arbitrary, like, you're a professional if you get paid is the most bullshit thing I've heard in my life.
That is the literal definition of professional.
I know,
It
that's what I
is.
mean. It's a literal definition, but, like, the amount of, like, amateur theater, like, community theater people who have been doing it for, like, 20 years, and they bust out, like, 30 costumes a year, and they're still just an amateur costumer. Like,
Yeah, it's like there was a tweet going around saying like, "Hey, Dimension 20 on their latest season had like 60 people working behind the scenes on everything. So don't compare yourself to them." And there was a bunch of people who were like, "I have like 4 or 5 people working in my stream to, you know, do all the production stuff and all the behind the scenes stuff," and I'm just like, "Oh wow." Really?
wow.
Ugh.
I mean, that actually, for a stream, that seems excessive. I don't know why you'd need that many people.
I do know a couple who they have
Maybe
a
if you had-
producer.
Thousands and thousands. A producer makes sense, though. Like,
Like they have a
but-
producer who also manages the string side of things, so the GM can concentrate on the game.
I also reckon if you've got people like coming in with like webcams and stuff, that adds a whole level of complexity.
true.
That is very true, and it's one of the many reasons I have a no cams rule nowadays.
Wait.
'Cause- no, because things can all go very squirrely very quickly. Now, Locutos has given all of our players a hero point to start with.
What a
Yay!
here, that's player of the session right there, MVP, whatever you call it.
And this is just the general reminder that you can also use your channel points to give me villain points. And I've recently updated the graphics.
Ooh,
Thank you, Myra Maxwell. So it'll look, the villain points look a little bit prettier. And I've got some funky... I got some funky animations that go in the background. Instead of just
holy
having,
shit!
like,
Look at that.
instead of just having a generic P sitting by Deaton, I can actually have a little bit of some animations. I have a third one there, but I don't think anyone really wants to give me a third villain points just so they can see it. Graphics person, tech reference, editor, and easy free for a backhouse and a stream. Yes, I would love to. I was talking to Nick about this. If I had an editor, like someone who could just grab stuff from the stream and package them up for TikToks and things like that, holy shit, that would be amazing.
That's something we had heaps of trouble with hijinks. Like, on top of doing all the producing, having somebody to reliably like clip our stuff and like get that happening, and we've like tried to get it going, but like it just means one or a couple of us have to do a bunch of extra work.
Yeah.
Like noting things and scouring through it to be able to get those good bits.
Yeah, if you have someone that's just watching for that as it's being done live, and they can
Especially
keep
since,
the
like,
recording as it goes,
you know,
and then just
reels and like all these short form videos are such a massive part of marketing now.
really are.
Like the amount of engagement you can get for new people, that's like the only avenue you have. Otherwise, like, how are they going to find you? Like, there's tens of thousands of people who play Pathfinder around the world, and yet like we just hit 3K subscribers, which is exciting. But like,
nice.
Yeah,
That is very exciting.
It's crazy because it's like, you know, coming up on like almost 3 years into it, and like there's tens of thousands of people playing, but how do we reach them? Like, the marketing side of things is wild.
I've been doing a lot of research into how to extend your reach out, discoverability, everything else like that. And what I'm getting from like the people who actually have looked at the analytics and done all the work towards it and have been like, this is how I grew my stream from 0 viewers to 300 in 6 months. All of them say the same thing, and it's TikToks and YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
Have we considered just going door to door?
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Have you
Something
heard
flies
about
out
the
of a
Lord
plane.
and Savior Pathfinder 2nd edition?
Hi there, roll for initiative.
Exactly.
Runs across the lawn, 3 actions.
I mean, I could take it. But, all that aside, however, and I would love a graphics person. A graphics person would be great because, as you can tell from the overlay, graphics design is my passion. Who remembers what happened last week?
Yeah, who does? 'Cause I need filling in.
Yeah, Tyler, what happened last week?
Well, we've not moved very far, which I'm curious about.
Well,
Although
Harry was the absolute bro last week, and he just cast haste a bunch of times, which is fucking awesome.
That's sick. I
Yeah.
love that. So, are we leaving this big chamber right now?
No, okay, that's actually a fair point. So, we technically completed the floor boss of this here level I hunting
That's
grounds.
true.
Oh.
Let me
what
just
was it?
pull her back up.
Ooh.
With so it's a skeleton, it's
Okay.
undead, but it has this troll ability where it can just choose to ignore its undead condition for like effects. So I
Good.
tried casting
Right.
Soothing Mist on it to proc, the damage against undead creatures, and he was like, "Nah, what of it?"
Yeah.
Absolute troll ability. I love it. It's fantastic. We almost
Great.
lost Compy down this this sort of, I guess, portal to a never-ending falling dimension.
Yeah.
Which
Where's
sounds
that?
terrifying.
That was close.
Yeah, where's that, Harry? Let's just take a few steps
Down this
closer.
way.
Sorry, just through there.
Yeah,
We're
just
not
keep
coming to
walking,
get
keep
you.
walking, keep walking. Yep. Just keep walking. Just-
It's really dark.
yeah.
That's the
Okay,
point.
stop. Please stop, because if you actually do go down there, we're not saving you.
Right.
But we
Great.
beat the floor boss. It was very exciting.
It wasn't the Grave Knight, right?
No,
Oh,
no.
Just that
The
skeleton.
grave that was trivial. But instead of heading further down, Matt has seemed to heavily suggest that we would be better off continuing our search for the full 4 discs. That,
Well, the fulcrum lenses, right?
yeah, the lenses.
And
Yeah.
one brother.
Yeah,
Oh, a
apparently my
brother.
brother's apparently freaking out. I sort of upstairs, on the ground floor where my other brother is that we'd already rescued. He
They're
just
doing
like
that classic
completely
twin
lost his
lens thing.
sight, and it was a bit weird. And then I was like, "Hang on, this seems like a twin curse." And I was like, "Hang on, I think my other brother's in danger." So she's a bit frantic to find her other brother.
I'm familiar with twin curses.
Yeah,
Personally.
as am I. But
Having
yeah, so
now that you're both here, having 2 twins on the party, do you feel like media oversaturates the concept of like twin things?
Twin empathy.
I'm an unidentical twin, so I feel like
Yeah.
Honestly,
Eunice is
I
a
think
little
we're
very
applies to
definitely
me.
unidentified.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it oversaturates it, but I do think most twin-based things are poorly depicted.
Yeah.
I think what the media doesn't quite capture as well is that a lot of people, particularly through late high school, consider twins very cringe. They just there's something about twins that they find like just a little bit try hard. And I don't know what to tell those people, but
I genuinely feel like that was a product of the sort of media around twins
maybe.
when I was growing up, and I imagine you're not that much older than me, so like very similar. Of like, there's like they were often used as like a gag or like
Yeah.
the value of 2 people looking alike seems to be far more important than the fact that they're 2 individual people with
Yeah.
different perspectives and hopes and dreams and like fully realized personalities, but like they look alike. So
Yeah.
Have you ever punched yourself because you got mad at your twin?
No, but I punched my twin because I've got mad at my twin.
Genius.
Did you feel it?
No. That's actually something I kind of wish. Like that seems like one of the good powers. I met a lady whose best friends were a set of twins when I was donating blood one time. So I'm doing the like entry interview for like donating blood, and she told me that her friends were 98% identical twins. Like they got their genomes tested, and that anytime one of them was sick, one of them would have the symptoms, but the other person would feel generally unwell. And like even with periods which is like such a wild thing to share with me, a complete stranger, but like one of them would get cramps and the other one would like get the other symptoms. and then they were that much in sync, and I'm like, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard. But there was no way she was lying. What, like, there's no reason for her to just make this shit up.
What
Yeah.
out is she trying to gain from this?
I'm
So,
biting my tongue
and I
so
was like,
hard right
that's
now.
wild.
But there is such a thing as, like, you know, the power of
I don't know that I
suggestion.
believe her. But, like,
No, I believe
yeah.
her, but I just think the what's responsible for that is just like literally psychosomatic. Oh, this person's going through this, and I know how that feels, so I'm gonna sympathetically feel that too.
Yeah, and I think they're powerful enough too to make you ignore symptoms you are experiencing. If the other person, like,
hey, that's look. I work in a school. I have seen the chain of sympathy vomiters that happen. Once one kid throws up, everyone else just boom, 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 boom.
How do you stop that? You have to isolate everyone in little pods.
Sorry, interrupt.
Guys, it looks like some twins have been through here.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Let's do a perception check.
All right, Nathana, having a quick look around this room, you get the general impression that Nigel has been here.
Oh, Nigel. Okay.
Okay.
Leaving
Oh yeah,
entrance
all right.
everywhere.
Hold on. Who is Nigel? You guys mentioned this to me when I asked for a recap on the
I don't
session.
think Tyler needs to know. I think.
Is
I feel
Nigel?
like Harry needs to know if he was there.
How could you forget Nigel? That's on you.
When you see Nigel, you'll know instantly that that's
Alright.
Nigel. You'll be
Hey
like,
guys, you reckon we should
now I get
have
it.
done Nigel? Like, yeah.
Nah, Nigel was cool.
All right. Well, did we invite him up
Nigel
for a
was like
beer
the
at least?
funniest thing I've
No.
ever met.
Oh,
Why would we
hey,
do that? You're weird.
After stifling all the pre-stream conversation about what we took for our level 10 feats, we should probably do that, hey?
Yeah, no, we absolutely
Yeah.
probably should.
Yeah.
We are professional, but we will do this kind of quick. Nathana, level 10 stuff. What do you want to share?
Alright, I'll start with the exciting free archetype stuff because it's one of, I think, Matt, it's one of your creations, isn't it?
Yep.
Trick shooter dedication I got last even level up at level 8. This level up I got quick activate, which lets me use trick arrows and ammunition without having to do a separate interact action, so I can fold that in as part of a strike, which is very cool.
Wow.
I don't think I can do that as part of my hunter's aim because that's a separate activity. It's not a strike. Anyway, for my class feat, I picked up blind fight because, of course, it's like OP as shit. And I just have a feeling, you know, ghostly creatures, they like to do concealed things and hidden
No,
things.
look, there are some adventure pops where I'll be like, blind fight, this one, no, you're good. Like that is a solid choice. For this
Yeah,
adventure
I picked
pop.
it up sooner. But, and then for my skill feat, I picked up a level 2 stealth feat, which I've just looked at and I was like, this is ridiculous. It's Shadow Mark. If I'm marking an individual to follow, I take a -2 circumstance penalty of their perception to notice me, but very notably, that also applies to their initiative rolls.
Which
So if I'm attempting to follow someone, I believe just in the act of following them, they have a -2 to their initiative roll, which seems a bit overbaked, but I'm gonna let Matt decide whether that's appropriate or not. In the circumstance.
well, is it 2 initiative full stop or is it 2 perception checks for initiative?
The initiative.
Oh, whoa.
If you
Yeah,
start
no,
an
okay.
encounter while shadowing the target, which it doesn't say I need to successfully shadow them. Like, I don't know. I feel like it could do with a bit of tweaking because that's just like an arbitrary. Hey, take a -2 to their initiative is
like-
really OP.
Oh, jeez,
Um,
that ranger's just following me. What the hell?
Yeah, I'll pop it in the chat so people can see. You can discuss, but in the interest of making this quick, I'll let Matt just adjudicate however he sees fit.
The target takes this penalty to
I'm
their
not
initiative
going to
roll.
do anything else. It's not like I'm going to go against the GM and say, no, you give him the penalty. Like, anyway.
The target takes the penalty to their initiative and to their perception DC to determine if they notice you as normal for sneak. Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I get it. Cool. That's easy done.
Yep.
Howdy.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have taken. I don't know what I'm taking for my multi-class feat because I don't have one. I don't think you have done a level 10 Axeman
We don't.
archetype feat, so
I think
nothing.
the next one's at like level
Um,
12 or something.
But excitingly, I did take Courageous Assault, which means when I inspire Courage, I can give one person the ability when they get Inspire Courage to make a free melee strike.
Oh.
So I'll let your brains figure out how dope that is. And then for skill feats, I took Say That Again, which just means if someone tries to intimidate me, I can shove them for free because Harry. And for my spell, which I'm most excited about, I took Infectious Comedy, which I can tell a joke, and the first person like makes a save, and then I can sustain it and bounce it around a room. And if they fail, they're slowed one and can't use reactions.
That's so good.
It's like, if that's not the best level 10 spell Harry could, I don't know what.
It's like Hideous Laughter, but better. I like
It's,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hideous Laughter.
Amazing. I love that.
All right. Princess.
So I took Battle Cry for skill feats.
Oh god, yep.
Yep. For my Barbarian feat, I took Thrash, so I can use a grabbed foe as a weapon.
Nice.
And for my Archetype feat,
Whoa.
I chose one that just said Spinebreaker.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes. Spinebreaker.
Well, that's gonna be fun. I'm looking for. Actually, I'm looking forward to you grabbing more people. To be completely honest.
I'll get to it.
Does Spinebreaker say prerequisites your target has to have a spine? Because if it doesn't, it should.
Literally unplayable.
No, it does not.
No.
Intense pressure on their nerves, joints, or other pain points. So
I'm gonna
have fun with that.
Spinebreaker this ooze.
I'm gonna Spinebreaker this ghost.
You are gonna Spinebreaker this ghost.
I am, yeah.
Just snaps into. Joke's on you. I died by being cut in half.
Snap you like a glow stick.
Take him. Well, it's the same as with you can trip a snake, and you can technically trip an ooze as well. So
I hate that.
I hate that.
That's bad design. Sorry.
Don't.
0 out of 10, bad design. I think some creatures have a trait or an ability called Amorphous, which means that you can't specifically trip them, but not all creatures have that. Particularly early level oozes do not. So it's like, I'm gonna trip this gelatinous cube. It just
No, it
falls
fell down
onto
on
one.
its side.
Yes.
Wait.
Wait a minute. What? And last but not least, Aito.
Well, the coolest thing, I have joined the Triple Hit Points Club.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I got exactly 100 hit points. Look at me go.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. Get back to me. I haven't even picked spells yet. I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's easy done. Well, continuing on then. Where
Great.
are people going?
Where are we going?
You have
So not
passages leading to the south and to the east. The eastern passageway is narrow, not to the point where it would be hard to go through, but for instance, Harry, you would have to go on your side for some of it.
Ooh, gross. It's so bloody.
This seems promising because we've been the other way. We've been down south. That's just looping back around.
Gross. Alright. Do I have to make a squeeze check?
You do not have to make a squeeze check, mostly because
I'm gonna do it anyway.
You're gonna do it anyway. That's fine.
Just for the fun of it.
Well,
Hey,
am I
Princess,
gonna
are you
roll
good
Let's
now?
do a
twice
squeeze
for
check.
no reason? Yeah, it hurts real bad.
Acrobatics. I'm gonna do an acrobatics check as well. Oh, you've got your slippers that give you plus 2. That's so cute.
Thunderblast slippers, which I have not used once, but they're great.
Well, Harry, you actually have used them.
What?
A couple of sessions back when you were away, I did in fact use them.
That's awesome.
And they were a bop, let me tell you. You're really sleeping on those.
Well, yeah, I just don't want to hit other people with the Thunderburst.
Level 10, that's what I need to remind everyone that we're due for an upgrade of our weapons
That's
with our
true.
monster bits. But here's the thing. It's 900 gold to upgrade our weapons from their level 4 bonuses to their level 10 bonuses.
Oh my god.
Mm.
One
So-
second, I just have to refresh my stream page because it's frozen up by the looks of it.
Is 900 many?
Yeah, where are we at?
Across the whole party, it will be, well, I suppose Ida, you don't necessarily need a +2 potency rune in your stuff.
I got like 200 gold in my inventory, and Davin has 969 gold.
It's more the monster parts.
Yeah, but I think Davin, that is counting the monster parts. Maybe no.
Monster parts are separate. They're in the treasure thing. Wherever that's gone.
No, I think we converted them to gold at some point.
I see.
Our stuff
yeah,
is currently
900 per
2,300.
person, I should add. So
Yeah.
that'd be,
So we can upgrade one person's weapon.
yeah. But the important thing is that's not just upgrading from a +1 to a +2 to attack, but it's also another imbuement slot. So that means, this, one of us that might be either a different form of damage or ghost striking or something or other.
Yeah, whatever
Interesting.
cool level 10
Anyway,
runes
so
are
my
available.
suggestion is we kill Nigel and we take his bits.
Yeah,
I love this suggestion.
And we go back through all the levels and just mop everything up and then count our tally at the end and see how close to 3,600 gold and monster bits we get.
Well, we've got 2,300 so far in the party stash.
Okay. So are we just pulling gold and monster bits together as one resource then?
I don't know. I don't know
Or
what the party stash is.
at this point, I think it's probably for the best.
Sure. I mean, also bearing in mind that we're probably, we can also supplement this stuff with, actual runes, because I know that you're not supposed to combine monster bits and runes, but I think they have the exact same effect on the weapon.
I think they say not to combine the monster parts and the runes for the idea of it can get overly complex if you start doing that. But
I think it's more the fact that, taking, the effect of the rune from a particular source or another, don't double up, but just be clear about where you're getting them from.
We've got big brains, it's fine.
Do we? Okay.
Speak for yourself.
Matt, you reckon you could
We
cool
rolling
down
like
with the rolling heaps of nat 20s? Or rolling heaps of d20s, rather?
well, what do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I
Alright.
saw it.
Well, look,
Okay.
everyone was just kind of casually chatting. I was just like, well, let's prep
Are you
for
just
what's
getting your
happened.
eye in where just practicing. Forgot how to roll dice.
We have 3,500 gold as our
Nice.
total money. So if we sell a bunch of shit, we'll be able to get 3 characters upgrading their weapons.
Hell yeah.
I love that. Thank
Yeah,
you
I
for
mean,
doing
there's-
that.
If we
Matt.
also kill Nigel, we should also break even.
Well, it looks
There's
like we're about to kill
10,000 gold
something,
piece
so...
worth of stuff in Davin.
Yeah. I think you know what? This is going to sound terrible. I think we should kill Nigel just because Tyler hasn't seen Nigel. And then if we feel sad at the end, we can blame Tyler.
No, I want to kill everything. That's fine.
We've got a necromancer on
Probably
staff. It should be fine.
Yeah, we'll bring him
Yeah,
back.
he
Tyler's
He
not
was just so
here.
cute and snuffly, He was just snuffling away at his business. But I
Sometimes
will
I'm
say,
being bullied when I literally couldn't watch the VOD because it was released after I was back at work, and I literally worked from then until Sunday night.
The ultimate stitcher.
I think just looking around at us, there's just so much carnage that I feel like probably we have to get. Oh, there was also that cursed shambling mound on that island. What? What was that?
Fuck. Well,
Matt's I was at this whole
That gonna-
conversation. Holy, that's half my hit points. Oh my fuck.
Now, to describe the situation as our players have entered the room and have been
we weren't
discussing-
even talking in character.
Now, just so people are
Got it.
aware, I did not move the creature from where it was placed on the map by the by the module makers and in the original book.
Oh, too good.
Oh, good. It's that thing.
I can turn into one of those.
Please don't.
Oh, that's
That-
right. One of these
that's-
things.
You can't turn into that. That's banned. You're banned. This whole
So-
thing's banned.
Look,
No,
It's
here's-
got to be worth 100 gold pieces in monster bits, right?
I mean, look at how
Easily.
many bits it has as a monster.
we don't have to kill Nigel after all. This is great.
We can make so
I
many
turned my
boots out of
screen
you. All that said, the creature descends from the ceiling, kind of landing with a soft squish, and immediately just-
Jesus.
Squish. A soft
Soft
squish, man.
squid.
That's
Kimber, what's that sound
two
like, man?
words I don't want you to use together anymore, please. Soft squish.
Well, there's all the bloody bits beneath it, so of course it's got padding. Jeez.
Squish.
Just to let you know, Matt, my perception DC is 31, I believe. I'm assuming it has crazy good stealth, but
Well, it rolled a 33 for its stealth initiative.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna remember this next
He's
time
got you
Matt
there.
starts going off on a little tangent.
that's me real good.
But
Oh my god.
it
So that was
falls.
a surprise round, was it?
But-
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Because it was first the initiative. This is its proper actions.
Oh, go on. Give it another turn. Why don't you? Just do
No.
it.
Mhm.
I'm following the rules. There are no surprise rounds in Pathfinder 2. It's just incidentally this thing got did well for its stealth.
Yeah.
It is, however,
Look at those jaws. Wow.
as a free action.
That's like
No,
a
no.
spider xenomorph thing. Like,
This is horrible. Whoever invented this in their brain, I hope they get therapy. I really do.
We should probably get the bigger picture of it, shouldn't we?
No.
why not?
yes, please.
Trauma, please.
Are those eyeballs on its back?
That is,
Yep.
they are in fact eyeballs.
Yeah,
Oh.
just made of them. Just made of them.
That is one of the best monsters ever.
Y'all
I've
ever
never-
have sleep paralysis?
No, but I can imagine it. Actually, I have. I had it with manga. Didn't figure it out for like a decade.
If you're listening to this, what they are pretty much looking at the moment is a spider-like creature, because I'm not going to say that's a spider, because it definitely is not, with whose torso is pretty much made up of various disconnected, well, somewhat connected heads with their own individual rows of teeth and eyes.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's like
So
a
Harry's gonna
spider.
turn into one of these things, right? We're just gonna have them both like duking it out.
I don't
Where
think
is
I'm
the
ever gonna
path for
turn into
hitting?
one of these things.
If I hit any of that, is it gonna be good?
It has all-around vision,
Great.
Great.
so it can't be
I mean,
flanked.
that's not a huge surprise.
That said, because it has someone currently grabbed,
Oh. Oh. Okay.
it has a special ability that allows it to carry its prey with it.
Good.
And for its last action, Nathana, I need you to make a fortitude save for me, please.
Oh, hang on. So, grab was a free action. It doesn't take up an action.
It has improved grab.
Oh, look at it go. I'm so impressed with this thing. I'm gonna,
Gonna hero point that one?
yeah.
I feel that's fair. That is
Well.
much better.
It is.
Well, it's not a critical failure, but you will take the full damage for this.
Mm-hmm. Not a problem.
I'm so glad all of you are level 10. That is it done, however. Princess, Your
Princess, can you
friends are
grab
in
Nigel
danger.
for us?
Can I do what?
Can you grab Nigel for us real quick?
No. Wait, is that the right one? No, it's this one.
No, you are
There we
sudden
go.
charge, yeah.
Sudden charge. That's the one I want. Do
Love the animation.
Ooh,
they
it
have
does
for
a
that.
speedy little. Oh, I
Yeah.
like the little animation. Very cute.
and then the hitting. Should probably target it first.
Please and thank you. I love that 2 extra dots of it. That's a hit. For 14 damage. As this thing has a Nathanar in its claws and is biting down very hard. That's 2 hits. For another 16 damage.
There we go.
See, you've already injured it.
Great.
Alright. Iter.
That's me. I'm Ida.
What?
Yeah,
That's
always
you
have
in
been.
the corner.
Compy will do a bit of a movie move. And Ida will do Ida things. Go. Cast Ida. I'm
Just cast
casting a
Ida?
level 5 Ida. Oh man, that's
You have-
not good.
You
I'm
have
gonna
2 hero points.
Hero point that. Thanks, Lucutus.
There we
Should have
go.
thought The Borg. Yay.
That's a lot of damage.
30 fire damage. Ida B move.
Oh, yeah, right. And we see the flaming ray come out from Iter and burn up this thing's torso. It doesn't like this, but it's not going to do much about it at this point, as it believes itself to have its prey. That's you done though, Iter?
Yep.
Alright, Harry.
Alrighty. I'm gonna activate my Thunderblast slippers.
Yep.
And move. I'll link them in the. Where did they go? There. I don't know how to put them in the chat, but I'm gonna move 35 foot and then let out a 5 foot. I'm on the ruler. Whoops. I'm doing real good, guys. There, and can I get a fortitude save, please?
Absolutely. I rolled a 2.
You have 2 villain
It's-
points, Matt.
I do
It's-
have 2 villain points at the moment.
It doesn't matter. It's still it's a success. Still, it's a DC 25. So it will. It's basic, so you'll still take half damage. All right, I'm gonna have to know how to put these into the chat.
Incidentally, I know it's probably not going to matter too much because we're level 10, but in the future, if we're playing together and you want to upgrade an item that you already have, like the DCs and stuff like that, we can work that out.
Cheers.
Does that work? No. Anyway,
I got it.
it's 2d6 regardless. Thanks. Cool. So 5 damage. That is 2 actions. So I am actually going to inspire courage, and allow Princess Punchface to immediately make a strike.
Oh yeah.
Using
With-
my courageous something or other. Courageous assault. And you miss. Get good. Come on.
I don't know what to tell you.
Rough. It was meant to be.
I'm courageous, but I'm not good at it.
That's and that's my turn.
It's your turn? Alright.
Yeah.
Nathana.
Okay, so I am going to bristle, and my spines are going to poke out, which won't do any damage, but it will give me a +1 to my armor class.
Have you ever done this ever?
No, I've never been in melee range of anything ever.
We all see this and just start freaking out. Oh god, her bones!
It's freezing me so tightly that all my quills are just like coming out of my skin.
Flash swapping her, quick.
So, oh, they come out. Oh, she's just been carrying them in her skin this whole time.
Oh my god.
But what I'm gonna do is, I think Inspire Courage will work for my escape check because it's got the attack tag on it. So,
Yes.
cool. I don't know what the DC is of the effect that's holding me, but is that acrobatics, athletics, or on its strike?
It is against its athletics DC,
Lovely.
which I have the number here.
So I can make an attack roll to escape. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Can I do that with a ranged weapon? Does it have to
No.
be a melee? Okay.
Has to be an unarmed strike, acrobatics, or athletics.
I'm gonna, with my free hand, because I don't need two hands to hold a bow, I'm gonna punch it with my unarmed attack, because that's a +20.
Yep.
That's my best. Yeah, that's my best thing that I can do.
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that exactly what I needed?
A little bit over.
Oh,
So we're gonna remove that grabbed from you.
and I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back, because I don't know if it has attack of opportunity. I don't want to risk it. That's my turn.
Easy done.
Not
Its turn. Well, I mean, it's kind of got options.
Yeah, that was the idea.
By the way, when I punched it to get out of its grab, I picked the biggest eyeball I could see. It just went, "Bleh."
Well, you have a cornucopia of choices in that regard.
Yeah, well.
Some would say too many eyeballs.
And remember in the hijack server how I was asking you about, like, teeth and insurance? This is what I was talking about.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm trying to target you, princess, but it's not.
Oh, darn.
Oh, yeah. You'll have to pick someone else. If you're targeting yourself, that means you have to hit yourself. Sorry.
Followed by stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself.
We know how this
Fantastic.
goes. Oh wow, that's just not going to work for me at all. Alright, we'll do it this way. This is the real reason tiny-sized PCs are rare. But it's going to bite you.
No.
I mean,
that's pretty successful for a no, so.
right? Not as much as Nathana, but
That's like a quarter of Punch Racer's hit points.
If you
Instead
ever
of-
bite me and I find out about it.
you are also now grabbed.
Oh.
I love that this is just a dead end with this thing in it. So we literally just walked in to get inside.
Start looking for a lens or a brother. Wee.
We.
At least now I don't have to run after it.
That is very true.
I'm in the wall, so I can't see anymore.
Nice.
It's starting to make its way through the tunnel to the south, obviously trying to make an escape with its prey.
Does Harry get the attack of opportunity because of Inspire Courage?
I do get an attack of opportunity from me while
Yeah,
I have
if you want to use it.
Courageous
don't have to.
opportunity.
You don't have to.
I will. Apparently I've forgotten. It's been 2 weeks and I've forgotten how to use Boundary entirely. So that's
Well, you're
going
also
really well,
remembering.
guys. Wow, I'm a bit concerned that that's a miss on a 30.
It wasn't
I
by
guess I
much.
rolled a 12. I'll use a hero point.
Yeah, might as well.
We got friends. No chat. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Throw in chat.
Unfortunately, even with your hero point, that will be a miss. It does not have opportune riposte, so no further consequences for that. But it has done its bite. It has started to run away a bit. And your hero point has been replaced. This is why I added the other channel reward for naming NPCs. Otherwise, that's it done. Princess,
You're
you
so
are
far
currently
away.
grabbed.
Neat.
This is not a huge issue for you, but it doesn't know this.
I'm not trapped here with you.
Classic.
So unarmed strikes count, right?
If you just want to punch it, you can absolutely just punch it.
Good news, everyone. I says.
I says.
Tell you what.
Yeah? That's a hit.
That's better. Dice.
It's fine.
I just look at it like in one of its eyes. You know what? Just kill me.
Kind of makes you wish it had swallowed whole, but I don't think it could decide on which mouth. Iter, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Duck in one, run out the other.
It's 10 foot in the air, eh?
I actually have to take that off because in that tunnel it's too narrow.
Okay. So I can threaten it here?
Yep.
Or Compy can, rather. Oh, I'm not going to try and punch it. No, I didn't punch it.
Unfortunately, no.
It's probably not a lot that I can do as Ida from where I am, so I guess I'll just have to move. Now I can see it. Do I have any... Oh, I've got a one action thing I can do, don't I? It's got eyes, it can see me.
That's very true.
That's the one thing you can say about this.
Intimidating glare? I'm about it, let's
I'm
go.
gonna give it an intimidating glare for a terrible roll.
Oh,
You're
come
pretty
on.
sure you make eye contact with it.
Uh-huh.
It's just a matter of which eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the ones that are susceptible to being frightened. Just a boring light sensor eye. Dang it.
I believe that
Oh,
is
well.
you done though.
Yep.
Harry!
Yeah. You see Harry go, Princess, no! And then he disappears. And he reappears exactly next to the ghost. And his axe glows blue with force.
Oh.
It makes a strike.
That's a hit!
Sweet. That's... Ooh,
That's the force damage from
Jesus.
the spell. Oh
My
god!
Whoa!
You don't usually roll this well, what the hell?
Not for a while, that's for sure. And just in case any weaknesses that I can exploit. Please load my character sheet. The bonus on that is negative damage. That's not good. That's probably not good.
It's not undead, so you're fine.
Great. And that was 2 actions, so I will use my 3rd action to. Yeah, let's just go again. See if we can't hit it.
Crit fishing.
Crit miss on a 21. Woo! Alright, that's me.
You're at level 10 now. You're gonna be fighting chunkier creatures. Nathana.
Probably just inspired courage again, to be honest.
Alright. So I'd love to use some of my new toys. It's like, even if, it's totally not nothing to do, and everyone's running around screaming and fine, I'm just like going, how do I do Shadow Mark?
Well, I've got a reaction this round, so I can use Shadow if you want to go for a big hit.
Yes. But can I do Shadow Mark mid-combat, Matt? I'll pop that in chat again. It sounds like I can start an encounter while doing it, but I don't know if I can just proc it in the middle of combat.
Mostly come down to avoid notice.
Yeah, it's I think normal for sneak, but I don't know if I need to be avoiding notice going into combat in order to be able to do this.
Avoid notices for an exploration activity.
That's what I thought, yeah. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do instead. I am going to activate my Cloak of Elvenkind with interact action, so I just jimmy the clasp a little bit, and then I sort of blend into the rock wall behind me. I'm going to hunt and prey this target, and then I'm going to do hunted shot. So the first... Oh no! Shit. I'm not going to hunt prey. I'm going to do a stealth action.
Okay.
So I'm going to attempt to hide. And I believe these are secret.
You can roll publicly.
Oh,
Roll
no.
publicly? Alright.
You within 20 feet? No, I can't use Shadow Project.
That's alright. That's my second action. Oh, it's fine. I assume I don't get stealth bonus against their passive. It's alright. I'm just going to do just your old attack action. And that's... Cool. Is Inspired Courage still up?
Yes,
No.
Oh, no,
No,
it wouldn't
it's-
be, would it?
No.
Alright. Oh,
I
That
should have
was
inspired courage, but nice. Good hit.
that was
a hit.
bonus of 20, but I'll take it. That's fine.
Oh.
Short bow damage. Says.
You're at nickel and diming it, though. Like, between everyone's work, you got it below half its hit points.
We're a good party. We know how to fight.
Alright, but I believe that's you done, Nathana. Top of the 3rd round. Well, I mean...
Dang it.
This is difficult terrain for it, so it's having to squish through.
Wow.
The sounds I'm imagining it making as it runs, it's just like.
Lose some weight.
One could describe it as a skittering sound. But for its final action, it's just gonna constrict you, princess.
Okay.
Just gonna give you a little bit of a chew.
Failure, you say?
Yep. Reasonable damage.
I've had worse.
That is it done, though. Princess.
Fantastic. Dice, we talked about this. Oh my god.
Your
Go
dice
away.
did not listen.
Wow.
And what are you going to do for your third action?
What do you think, Matt?
Oof. Big
Yeah.
oof.
No, that is a big oof.
That's painful.
I'm getting them all out of the way now so that when we face Belcorra.
No, that's smart. That's smart. That's tactics right there. Well done.
A plus maneuvering. I would like to point out for chat, however, that Princess is a plus 22 to her athletics, as opposed to her plus 20 to hit with a punch. Just thought I'd put that out there, you know, especially with escape attempts and everything else like that.
Why would I want to escape?
Because
Oh,
punching
right
it over
where
and
I
over
wanna be.
again isn't helping.
Yeah, but every time it moves, I don't then have to spend an action moving.
Yeah, it's true. We're struggling to keep up back here.
Mm.
I've used all of my movement spells. So.
Think, Matt, think!
I'm just
Was
saying.
that your Biff from Back to the Future?
No, it was my Omni-Man.
Good.
I don't know which one's worse. Icer!
Alright, well,
Princess
I
has
don't
a
know where
corner.
I've gone. Right. Found him. What can I do? Do I have any stop moving spells? I don't think I do.
Do you have a giant glass and a big piece of paper?
That'd do it. And then I could put it outside ethically.
Let it run free in the swamp. Wait a second.
Well, you know, with the trolls and the ogres, it'll be fine.
Can't wait to get back to town.
I could just zap it again, but I feel it's gonna run out soon, right? Sorry, I'm at that point that I have possibly too many spells, and I've been on enough of a break that I've forgotten what half of them do. So
No,
it's just
that's
sort of
fine.
flicking through, looking for one that was helpful in this particular instance.
Look, the thing is injured, and it's very likely that it's trying to run to a point where it can hide.
Makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna give it the old Inner Radiance Torrent weapon.
Nice.
Just the 2 actions on that one.
Easy
And
going.
I'll cast it in a line that doesn't hit Princess.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you could
Oh,
make a
wait.
reflex save, please.
I can definitely try.
Oh, oh, those dice are so satisfying.
Oh, isn't it?
Do I want to keep that failure, though?
Whoa.
Do that, I think.
No, I'm going to use a villain point.
Nice.
Crit fail. Crit fail.
I mean,
I dare you.
Yes! How does it feel, Matthew?
So, this is where someone needs to clip that and put that on TikTok.
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
natural 1. What?
A
Yeah,
Matt
right.
one.
A Mat 1.
Natural one.
The rare Matt one.
Natural one. Natural.
So that's double damage, right?
Yeah, no, that
That-
absolutely is double
That would be
damage.
double damage.
So it sees you charging up its spell, and it's about to kind of duck around the corner to avoid it, but it seems to reconsider it for a couple of moments, and in that time, you just rip and tear straight up it. Oh, I've been given a villain point, have I?
Gosh. Just
Yeah, I think it tries to duck around the corner. It doesn't duck around the corner quite quick enough, but it lines itself up perfectly to get hit once, and then the ray bounces because it's a line, and then it gets hit a second time.
Now, I
Yeah,
hate to
don't
do
like that.
this.
Yep.
Please,
Does
please tell me
either...
why I'm not allowed to do that anymore.
No. Can
No?
I
Okay.
see the creature,
Uh,
or is it
It would-
concealed?
so I looked up the rules for hidden, concealed, etc.
Mm.
It doesn't matter for area effect spells, which is what Inner Radiance Torrent is.
Yeah, that's...
Amazing.
Also, I would be making a considerable noise.
If Eider had done, for instance, Searing Light, then concealment
Sure.
absolutely would have gone into it. But
That's right.
because
So it's only if you target something with the spell.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Just wanted to check.
no,
Because
that's
I'm
okay.
exactly the kind of person that checks these things after the GM's rolled a natural one.
That is it done, and it is hurting a hell of a lot. So, Harry,
I look back and give you the thumbs up, like just an inch.
just a wee bit.
So close.
You literally can't see what's happening.
You just saw the
As in-
bright burst of light just flow out.
Yeah, why not? I don't know how far away. I'm gonna do some more anime shit and use warp
Nice.
steps. Get myself down this narrow ass corridor. Try to you see me just like fly past and make a devastating blow with my axe that clunks messily into the concrete side.
Do you want to use
no.
a hero point?
Why 2 hero points? Yeah, oath.
Is your
Ah.
hit.
Amazing. Oh,
Less
pretty
damage.
garbage to be honest, but hopefully that takes us there.
Not quite, unfortunately.
Oh my god! Alright. Well, that's me.
That's fun.
That's all, folks.
Nathana. It's Panache.
It's so far away now.
It's really far away.
You just give up. You're like, I'm sure they can handle it.
They got this.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hands on your knees, panting like, ugh, yep. Not running more than 10 foot.
Oh, that's so. Okay, so I have a potion that gives me haste, but I just want movement speed. I don't want haste because that's something I want to save.
Yep.
All right. I just sit down and start doing medicine checks and start healing up.
If you want
Just
to.
by the way, I got every single dice roll just then from Harry's turn all at once. That's how long Foundry took for it to
Oh, nice.
figure
Oh,
shit out
cool.
on my end. Because that just made me jump a little bit because like all the sound effects played at once. Anyway.
I only. Oh, I guess it was 3 rolls. I was like, I only rolled twice.
Yeah.
What you need is like a scope, like a far scope bow that allows you to shoot arrows through solid walls. But
I
I
mean,
think
like,
that would be
from Valorant, his ultimate where I could just... Yeah, okay, I'm going to use 2 move actions. Which I have asked Foundry to do, and we now wait patiently.
Where are you trying to move to?
Oh, so it lets me ping. That's nice. I've lost connection to the server.
Oh, no.
Is that just at my end, or is it anyone else?
No.
I seem to be okay.
Alright, let me refresh.
I'm keeping an eye on my connection at the moment. 'cause
Sure.
it was
Did
a
you get
little
the
fuzzy at
ping
start.
going through? Did that turn up at yours? Basically, as far as I can head in a straight line down to try and get an eye line on it. It should be about 50 feet of movement. Basically, using 2 move actions to get as close as I possibly can to it.
Alright, I have moved you. You can now see
Lovely. Can I see it?
it. Yep.
Yep.
Amazing. I would like to just do a regular strike because I don't have it as my hunt prey yet. So yeah, just a regular strike if you don't mind.
A regular strike.
Yep. Is this with Yeah, no, it's back courage. Okay, cool. Harry was so much cooler last week when he was inspiring courage all the time.
Wow. They do that from there.
Please feel better. I'll just not show up each week, and you can just use me as an inspire courage machine.
That would be
I
fantastic.
literally just
Thank
used as a
you.
support bot the entire time. It was fabulous.
That'll be a hit. Did you want me to push the damage for you?
Yeah, I'm about what looks to be about 5 minutes behind in terms of where Foundry is supposed to be refreshing everything.
Alright. 17 damage with your bow, though.
Hell!
You outperformed me.
It's
I killed
dead.
Oh, look at that. And I didn't even get to roll it myself. Thanks, Matt. Do you want to
You're
use a Velen
welcome.
point on my strike?
No, I think that's fine. You do actually kill it, however, as you put another arrow through
Yay.
its body, and it falls to the
That's
ground
amazing.
dead. Its numerous legs twitching, the tongues lolling out.
Nope.
All right. How you feeling, Princess? Did it do anything weird to you?
We are now one. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
dang it.
No,
Oh,
I'm fine now. I'm no longer Legion.
Well,
Alright,
Princess has been turned.
um,
It's time to put her down.
Okay, I can now heal everyone with 1 medicine check, which is fabulous. So whomever needs this,
Cool.
y'all can take it.
So many rainbow dice.
Sweet.
That is
Uh,
crazy. I didn't take any damage, so.
I still damage you and heal you.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah, it is, man. That's all you got? One Gogateth? Making us fight something I can literally turn into?
I'm kind of surprised you didn't turn into it.
No. That's silly. I have decorum. I'm gonna make a perception check with my sick goggles. Everyone has to remember that for the last like 4 sessions, I just had some like really cheesy punch or collar. It's super cringe.
Super cringe is the best cringe.
Gonna make a
Embrace your
perception check with
cringe.
my
I mean, if
regular
you're gonna
eyes.
be cringe, you want to go wholehearted into it, right?
Unfortunately, between the two of you, you don't notice anything particularly out of the ordinary, except that this is probably where the creature was nesting, judging from the
Sure.
giant pile of bones and viscera.
Sure are a lot of rocks, bones, and viscera here, huh?
Matt, how
Yeah.
many monster bits do we get from it?
That is a very good question.
Can we
Luckily,
scrape any of these monster bits off the floor?
Yeah.
Like, we could probably make some sweet bone armor.
All right.
I agree.
Bone armor, but I hardly bone Noah. Oh my god.
that was a level 12 creature, so you'll be getting 560 gold pieces worth of aberration pots.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Cool.
Right, so we can all upgrade our. Yeah, we can all upgrade our weapons to +2 to hit, and another imbuement slot, which is a property rune slot, I guess.
That's dope.
That's dope.
I'm gonna take out the lens and start dowsing again.
Start dowsing.
I'll be back.
Give me a occult check. Or religion, whichever you got.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
both of those things, don't I?
Absolutely.
For realsies.
That's actually pretty good.
I know, right?
You and your dumbass plans. You spin around a couple of times, and as the kind of lens builds up momentum, you just suddenly stop, pointing to the south.
Okay, so next place is south. It's science. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Okay.
Matt, given the amount of ghosts that we've defeated, or actually, have we defeated any ghosts?
I don't
You have
think so.
defeated a bunch of ghosts and ghost adjacent creatures.
Would it be reasonable to say that we have enough monster bits of the ghostly persuasion that we can put ghost touch with those bits? On our weapon?
Absolutely. I think at the
Fantastic.
very least you could go to one of the many haunts around the place and just kind of scoop up some ectoplasm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want to do that.
my idea, a good time.
I already have ghost touch, so I'm not doing that.
I was also
Otherwise-
completely sleeping on the fact that with my sonic property on my bow, that if I critically hit, the enemy is deafened for 1 minute.
It's such a weird, yeah. Like,
I
it
didn't
makes
know that.
absolute sense for Sonic. It's just, deafened is a weird condition, because it can be
Mhm.
hilariously effective, or just not effective at all.
Yeah.
Can I
Definitely
put
is great
another?
against casters. They're gonna make flat checks to cast most spells.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put another ghost touch rune on my fists and double
No.
punch ghosts?
I mean, you can double punch ghosts anyway. I'm not going to stop you.
Oh my god!
You
It's
heard
not
it.
like the ghost touch only
He
works
said
for
we
your
could.
first strike.
Yeah, said we could. I have 6 attacks per round now.
Put one on your forehead that you can ghost headbutt them.
So, where to from here? You're moving to the
South.
south. Now, I will let you know as the GM, you have pretty much cleared out the hunting grounds at this point.
Good.
Pretty much.
Well, there's a couple of back-end caves you could go and crawl around, but there's nothing really relative in there. Now, the main problem you have, and I'll zoom out so chat can see this, is one, this is a really massive map. Like, holy shit. Now, south could be pulling you in two different directions.
Oh, beans.
Back towards the Drow, or off into the southwest here.
What's like the strongest feeling the lens is giving me?
Inconclusive, because you're not trained in occultism.
Okay, but what if I shake it again?
You grab a hold of the lens and shake it a couple of times, and as you kind of stare into the lens, a little like image kind of appears in the lens, and it says future unclear.
I am this close to biting you in half.
The lens does not respond.
Okay, well. Ah, this way looks bad. This way looks bad. Let's go this way.
And this is when you realize, Princess, you're here all by your own lonesome.
Oh, well, that sounds like sucks to everyone else.
Would you like me to drag everyone else up?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please. Sorry, I was trying to wrangle a cat
I
That's
got
fine.
for like the last
distracted
5
eating.
minutes.
I got distracted eating hummus with my hands. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Both sound just as difficult and worthy, really.
yeah.
If
Next
everyone can
challenge is
stop
wrangle a
moving for
cat
a
while
second.
eating hummus with your hands.
Hey guys. Hey
Where
guys.
are you?
Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hello?
Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hello?
Hey guys.
Where's that coming from?
Stop moving. Stop moving so I can actually move all of you.
Hey guys, you don't want to come down here.
Okay.
We have a choice. Whoa.
And we're
Get
walking.
that far away.
I was humming the sound, the theme song for Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know what you guys expect.
But yeah,
Alright.
there's a passage to the southwest.
Just
Where is
Go in
Punchface right now?
cave?
Oh shit!
Oh,
Do we go in? Should we go in the
I
cave?
see now. I
Is
see
that what
now.
we're doing? Go in
Yes.
the cave?
guys, I have the best plan. Shit, are these undead? Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't think. No, we've fought these guys before. They're not undead. They just look at.
That's right. They're the desiccated people. I'm going to. Who needs light to do things?
No.
I think we all have dark vision to some extent.
And this is when it activates, so stream can see it as well.
I'm gonna kill the light. I hope that's okay with the party.
Yeah, most people have like low light vision, etc. They'll be fine.
Because I still have my Cloak of Elvenkind, so I'm gonna stealth if I may.
Stealth is a good choice. As you approach the wooden spikes, it is quite obvious that the creatures within here are preparing for war. They are gathered in great numbers. Wooden stakes have been placed and embedded into the walls as defensive measures. They've managed to wrangle some demons, in fact, to assist them in this.
Oh, damn it. I had a plan, but I'm out of 5th level spells.
Oh, they are chanting at the moment.
Yeah, that's a lot of dudes.
That's a lot of dudes.
And that's a cacao demon? Cacao.
A chocolate demon, yeah.
Yeah, chocolate demon. We've fought a bunch of them.
Susta demon.
Susa demon, which is fist. Completely different thing.
Well, no, they have like fists. They're fist demons.
Fist demons,
I have fists. You don't see me. Oh wait,
demoning about it.
Naming myself after them.
Wait, what? And Harry, you have actually been studying Undercommon.
I have.
So you can actually hear their chant. And, well, not only hear it, you can understand it as well. And they're chanting over and over again, "Death to Drow! Death to Drow! Kill the traitors!"
Hey guys, I think this might be that war party that was up at the Drow.
Oh, good. Okay.
Stick to the plan, gang. Stick to the plan.
There was a plan?
No,
Harry,
it's not.
Harry, I don't
No,
speak.
I'm literally just paraphrasing Leroy Jenkins.
I don't speak anything, any of these guys, so you might have to paraphrase for me.
I'm
Hey,
gonna change
guys.
my longbow.
Good
Now-
news. War's over.
I should specify here that the tokens are kind of representational. There are more than what you're seeing here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great. I'm casting haste on her.
Yeah, that's cool, GM. I'm casting haste. It's fine.
Shut up.
But there are a good 100 or more gathered here.
Alrighty. You could have said that before she ran in. That might have impacted Nick's decisions. Probably not, but
No, it would not.
Probably
yeah.
not. Let's be real. Probably not.
Gang, good news. War's over.
I need you
Your
to...
chanting worked.
I'm just trying to think, would this be a performance? Because you have to be overheard
Oh.
the current chanting that's going on. This is an entire crowd of people chanting the same thing over and over again.
Instead of like going to war. So
Maybe like either fortitude or constitution for yelling real loud.
I mean, I want to say either performance or intimidate.
I'll go with intimidate.
Yeah, you're good at these kind of bullshit rolls. No
Here's
pressure.
hoping. Listen, 29 ain't bad.
29 ain't bad at all. Check the DC by level. You will be heard over the cacophony of noise.
Right.
Jesus, this is a terrible idea.
horrible.
It really
Truly-
is.
What?
Truly.
Truly, it is an idea.
It's one of the most ideas of all time.
Yeah.
Right?
Jesus. We killed like 4 of this guy's friends a few levels ago.
We might have killed this guy.
You've killed a few of them at this point. Pixel! Hey, welcome for the raid! You've actually picked a really interesting time because we're probably going to go on a break pretty soon, but we'll get to this point. For those who are just joining us, my name is Matt, or Obscura, whichever way you want to talk about it. I am a VTuber / PNG tuber, whichever way you want to put it. I do mostly Pathfinder 2 content, but I also do stuff like education for TTRPGs and video games from time to time. But hello and welcome in. We are currently, our players are level 10. They're on the last level. Yeah, the last level for the Abomination vaults. And they have just kind of, I don't want to say wandered in, but they have
strode
in and confidence with a firm vector in mind.
Well, not all of us have done that, to be fair.
No, that is very true. I'm trying to get the picture up. But they have walked into an entire war party of these things. And they're just kind of shouting for attention.
You can see what they had for breakfast.
They're kind of weird, undead, evil-y things.
Did you stick your head in the Shino Bolo?
Kind of like freaky fish. They're a subterranean form of undead that's kind of adapted to life beneath the ground.
Alright, what are you doing, Princess?
As a
so these guys have approached me.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
The Innsmouth look.
Yeah. It kind of, the big demon looks down at you, Princess. It goes, "Tiny toy, what do you want here?"
Okay. So listen, you're going against the Drow, yeah? Good news, they're already gone. You won.
It looks to the Urdefhan. Love that name. Urdefhan. Nah, I like Urdefhan. And it shakes its head and goes, "No. Our scouting parties has recently returned. The Drow are still there."
Did your scouting parties say anything about a dragon?
Well, we're not going to be going past the dragon. We have an accord with it.
Okay, well the dragon's already dead, so like maybe your scouting parties are out of date, because the Drow have all gone home. No war today, sorry.
Give me a deception check.
Nothing about this is deception.
They're still there.
We saw them leave.
They were in the process of leaving. There's a lot of them that have to go. It takes
semantics.
time to... Oh, God.
That's bad.
You know I...
There we go. Hero point.
It's pretty good.
The sister demon kind of looks to the other one and just gives him a big poke and says, "You should confirm your information. We were summoned for a purpose."
I mean, your purpose can be a lot of things. It doesn't have to be, war. Like, you're pretty big guys. You want to wrestle?
I'm gonna step forward and chuck the black dragon scale that I have in my...
Nice.
Yeah, good work.
I don't know if you know dragons, but they don't really give these out as freebies.
Especially black dragons.
Especially black dragons.
He's on a nice farm right now. You'd like it there.
Dragons.
Would you like to visit?
Nathana does like to flex like that. Nathana, do you want to do a separate check, or are you just trying to aid Princess in this?
Aid, really.
Well, give me that aid roll. I want to say Society or Pathfinder lore.
I mean, Pathfinder feels a bit like my I win button for all these checks.
It's a very open-ended lore.
Point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Plus, the game is more fun when your players know things. So.
Well, you got that hefty bonus. Not that you really needed it. And unfortunately, Sister Demons also have another thing where it kind of just gets down on its two kind of meaty fists, Tarzan style, and just looks at you and goes, You slayed the dragon?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Slay's
We
a strong
slayed-
word, but like we definitely beat it.
You definitely beat it.
It has been
We
defeated.
whooped its ass. We whooped its ass, and it's
Look, listen.
long gone.
We defeated the dragon. You guys defeated the Drow. I think we should have a party.
I mean, we should introduce ourselves. We're the new owners of the Gauntlet Light Tower that's like above us. Like, we're deep in the Underdark here, obviously, but I don't know if you've heard of it, but we're the new owners. We just moved in. So, I'm Harry. It's nice to meet you. And your venerable army here.
At the mentioning of that, Harry,
Oh, God. It's one or the other, right? These people always are like, oh yeah, or Belcorra forever.
you hear a distant knocking, as if on a door.
Oh.
Over all this
around.
rabble. Fucking loud door.
And a couple of moments later,
Is this the door noise hearing non-stop?
Who's this dude?
another Urdefhan comes out.
Oh, the sassy one.
I'm bleeding, making me the victim.
That isn't edgelordy as fuck, is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Be warned for those of the squeamish. This is somewhat of a horror-themed adventure path, or at least contains horror themes, so please be aware of that.
Oh.
He has shoes and literally just belts on.
Stealth belts. It's like a chain demon, but it's a belt demon. Belt
Yeah.
demon.
We call this the Zonkufon approach.
He's got a great little kukri there.
How long would it have taken to get dressed?
I don't know.
Forever.
All right.
But he fronts up to all of you and goes, "Are you the interlopers who have been frustrating Belcorra?"
Frustrating.
That's us.
We're the
Yeah.
new landlords that are cleaning out the old tenants that won't pay their rent.
What was the word the Mifflets keep using? Squatters. Yeah, we're cleaning out the squatters.
So did you guys have like a plan for when you won, like a party kind of thing going on? Because
We're down.
we
We're
can
so
just
down.
do that now and
And be done with all this.
You guys aren't with this guy, right? Like, he's literally slicing his own arm open right now, so, like...
He's
seems-
undead, it's fine.
I'm gonna
Seems
just
like a bit of a, you know, like a party kill sort of mood,
I'm just
sort
gonna
of dude, right?
casually
I don't
lean
mean to bring
against
the tone
the.
down, but that's coming out of your bond.
It's
You
pretty,
messing the
yeah.
carpet up.
I'm gonna casually lean against the demon and just be like, I hate it when people don't plan for when they win. That really sets the bar like emotionally really low for them.
As you're kind of having this discussion with
Pessimistic. It's
the
just
mage.
such a pessimistic way to look at it, right?
another one kind of steps forward. This one kind of presents himself a little bit
Less belty,
yeah,
No,
No.
just as belty.
just as belty.
just as
Yeah.
many belts.
Yeah, he
however,
found some bits of scrap metal. But yeah,
around one of the belts strapped to his waist is a green lens.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm invested now. Before I was like, this is a terrible idea, let's get the fuck out. But now I'm like, it's a great idea. Actually, you know. This is like the Goblin Camp in Baldur's Gate 3, where you fail one single persuasion roll and then you spend the next 4 hours killing everybody in that camp.
Oh, look, don't get me started on that goblin camp. And various others of the Urdefhan start to kind of circle around.
ooh. Be careful, big guy. I think they're coming for us.
And he steps forward. So, you would challenge us? Is that the plan here?
You
'Cause I would
guys.
gladly toss your head before Belcorra. I would be
Oh.
honored for it.
Oh, well, hang on. No, okay, listen. We would, but we have to follow like actual duel rules if you're cool with that.
Also, like, I just be like smart about this, man. Like, I want you to really think through and make sure that you know that you're not backing the wrong horse here. I wouldn't want it to come out badly for you, you know.
Wait,
Especially since you're all so small and we have this big demon here.
While they're having that conversation, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself, my Cloak of Elvenkind.
yep,
Oh my
that's
god.
fine.
Cast spells.
The leader for the group
You know
says-
him well.
says to you, Princess, wait, are you challenging me?
I mean, only if we can do it with proper duel rules, or else what's the point?
One-on-one combat.
That is not proper duel rules.
There's a whole ass like coliseum for fighting. We just go upstairs a little bit.
I mean, here seems fine.
Listen,
Ugh.
if you challenge me, then,
No sense
like,
of
by
tremendous.
laws, I get to choose the weapons. That's how duels work. Then you pick a place and time, we show up, we do the duel.
Well, how about we do it here, and we do it now?
Sure. Drinking contest.
I'm
No.
stealthing my way over to the guy with the green lens.
I don't think a drinking contest will do. He draws his sword, kind of gives it a few experimental swings.
That sounds like a coward's way out, but okay.
Now, I've got my Cloak of Elvenkind bonus to stealth. I'm undetected to everyone here unless they have any sort of ability to see invisible creatures.
Giving
I
a
want
quick
to
look.
cut the lens from his belt.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll get you to do the thievery check, because this will be a
Now-
thievery check.
No. I want to cast guidance on myself, but there is a verbal component. Is it reasonable to say there's enough chatter going on that might not be too... Like, am I able to do that in an undertone?
Kind of whispered under your breath. I'm going to
Yeah.
say yes. These two are kind of having a bit of their own discussion, a bit of their own argument.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, listen, I will fight you just because, I don't want to appear,
Hero
silly
partner?
in front of
Yeah.
our newest friend here, and I, nudge the demon behind me.
He's kind of
He's
being
been-
like, no, I'm not
He's been
with
good
him.
to us so far.
I'm not with her. No, that's not what this is.
Said he's gonna come up to princesses and have nachos afterwards.
Yep.
So,
See, he's going up there right now.
one-on-one combat. One lens bearer to another.
Sure.
31.
And I am undetected to it.
You are undetected. I just need to check everyone else, but no, he has the highest perception bonus of everyone in this room.
I would also like to say that I am using my Shadow Mark ability, which gives me a penalty to perception DC. So I'm avoiding
Milking that-
notice as well.
You're milking that shadow mark for all you can get.
I'll do it. So, a couple of things are going to happen. We're gonna bring up Nefana, because I need to put something into her inventory. Nathana, as these two are having a conversation and, doing their usual, was it chest thumping between the two of them?
Biggest
Well-
dick contest.
Yeah,
There we
pissing
go.
contest.
You just kind of subtly sneak up you with your invisibility and, well, do you want to describe it?
Yeah, sure. Now this will depend on whether you consider pinching this fulcrum from them, the lens from them, a hostile action. Because as soon as I do that, that will drop the invisibility.
I hate that. Because this is a
Interesting.
hostile action, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Is thievery considered a hostile action?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
I mean,
You're stealing
I feel
something
like-
from them.
I feel
But
like
then-
robbing someone is a hostile action.
It's an act of
That's right.
violence. If we're going to get philosophical about it.
Yeah.
I watch Philosophy Tube.
It's a victimless crime.
I mean, it's absolutely a victim.
So the thing is, because this is going to affect what I do, if it does drop the invisibility,
Yep. 'Cause
I
it
am
probably
going
will.
to chuck back my potion of quickness and then just get the fuck out of there.
Well, actually... Well, no, that's actually a good point. Because I believe Bill has thrown up a quick little poll. So we will find that out in a second. I'm happy to leave that, but it is
Oh,
bending towards no.
It's fully bending towards no. People,
We have 20
unless-
viewers. I mean, this
unless-
you know, it's not just the players that need to vote. Like, you know, let's will of
No.
people.
I
mean-
feel like that is just Nick voting for something.
I voted no.
I haven't begun.
God. But the two of them are kind of having this back and forth. You get the feeling that Princess is kind of vamping for time a little bit.
Let me just do a quick Reddit check.
A quick Reddit check.
Yeah.
I mean, the nose won.
The nose did win.
So what Reddit says is
how
that
rules work,
pickpocketing
right?
isn't considered an attack roll, and the perception check is the DC. So if you pass the DC,
That it's not a hostile action because it's not
it
an
can be
attack, it's
considered-
not in a combat. Yeah, no, I get the thinking there. That is, combine that with
but
the
there is
poll.
an equal amount of people saying that it is hostile. But I mean, my God, people are getting so into
No.
the nitty gritty of not hostile and how that.
It would
Only-
provoke hostility.
It's only 3 to 4. Like you still won. So
Princess,
Hey.
you see the volume lens drop from his waist and then disappear. Invisibly, one could say.
Invisibly.
Nathana, your invisibility is intact.
All right, I'm just gonna do my best to like tap Harry on the shoulder invisibly and just like try to Morse code out Nathana. And just hope he gets it.
Like- I really wish you hadn't have said Morse coded out because
It's like, don't you wish
I
your name was
noticed
Jan?
I noticed the taps, but have no idea why there's so many of them. It's like, ugh.
Alright, I'm just gonna stick my way out. I suspect I need to do a new stealth check because I've
Oh,
interrupted it
absolutely.
with the thievery check. Alright, so
But as you're doing that, Kerfel, because his name is Kerfel, says to you, Princess, as one lens bearer to another, let us just settle this challenge. We'll fight each other as warriors, and whoever wins gets the lens.
I mean,
I'm happy
that
to walk away
sounds-
with 2.
Well,
I don't think that's gonna happen. But
shut up, Harry.
we gave you no. Give me a chance. You go nuts, Princess. I'll just be here chilling with my new best friend.
You know
Hey.
what?
Like
I-
I fist bump the Cacodemon.
I feel that's a fair and just way to do things. If you will
Well,
allow my
hang on,
friends
hang
to.
on. Just before you lay down fisticuffs, Princess, can I just a second of your time?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Just some friendly encouragement words, you know?
Sure, just listen. Hold your horses, and we will. No, wait. Hold your axe beaks, and I'll be right back. 1 second. Just 1 second. 1 second. What's up?
Just
I'm gonna
Just
pop
keep-
out of invisibility.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say, oh my God, thank God you guys are here. I just
Again, just 1 second.
Harry, you might need
Yeah.
to just listen in on this as well.
Harry,
Just
you
for a
need to come
second.
over.
Harry,
I'm gonna turn my back.
Swear to God, you guys, just 1 second.
We're gonna do a little huddle. I'm gonna turn my back on everyone and then just like very like just as if I'm
Subtly?
just like adjusting the crook of my collar. I'm just gonna pull like just my cloak a little bit over to the side and then there should be the
Why?
faintest glimmer of green.
You guys
are
are
on
on
a
a new thing.
But why
Yeah.
did you learn that?
Oh, nice. That's actually dope. Yes.
So-
I think we should leave, to put it mildly.
As you kind of go away, like move away to have this little bit of a huddle, you hear Kerful kind of do the whole patting down his body.
Yeah, let's go. Do
They stole the lens!
you have no proof?
Victim was crime.
Cowards! Traitors! Kill them in the name of Belcorra! And with
Is that
that,
when the wall of flesh goes up?
I was thinking that's probably when the wall of flesh goes up.
I hate it.
Yeah, the absolute wall of flesh. Eyes or arms?
Or
Mouths.
Mouths.
Eyes and ears and nose and mouth.
The faces on the wall scream out in pain.
Fantastic. Yeah. I don't know. What's good? Must attempt to reflex save, or is grabbed. Maybe
Just
arms. Yeah, I
arms?
think arms.
Arms
Yeah,
is good.
it's really just a wall of flesh for slowing them down. So
Yeah, arms works
Yeah.
for that. Though I do
Arms is
like
the
with
worst.
the mouse one, you can just feed it healing potions.
yeah, that's true. I might
So
have
you
to
could-
stock up on healing potions.
You could just be on the other side of the wall, just kind of making the wall chug healing potions. But
That's fantastic.
you throw up a wall of flesh. We watch as various skeletal arms just kind of sprout from the ground, covered in moss and fungus, and they start to interlock with one another. And as they do, as if rotting in reverse, we see necrotic flesh start to appear over the mushrooms and the liking as it becomes a full wall of arms and flesh as the Urdefhan run in to attack. And with that, we're going to go to our break.
You master.
I thought it was good. Well, I wanted to go out for a bit longer before we went for our 10-minute break because, we had the raid in. Also, welcome everyone for the raid. If you're liking what you're seeing so far, feel free to throw a follow. I stream Pathfinder 2 content, at least I have this game on Sunday nights. I also have a Pirate Themed Homebrew game, which my players are really enjoying. 5:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. On Saturdays, and I'm probably going to be running some more stuff in the future. Otherwise, we're just going to take a short break. I'm going to get myself a coffee and stretch our legs, all that other fun stuff, so we're not just staring at a computer screen for 3 hours on end, or 4 hours if after last night. Hey, look, there was a time this week where I was like, I'm just going to take today off to de-stress, and I ended up playing Guild Wars for 10 hours. So, I am well aware of what can happen. All that said, we are going to take a short 10-minute break. I will be running a ad during the break. It'll be about 2 minutes long. The reason for this is so that Twitch doesn't just randomly drop ads during the stream, because that's when we're actively playing. Because that's just annoying for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we are going to be running a midpoint hero point poll. I'm probably not going to include myself in this one, or if Bill's going to be putting it up, I don't want to be included in this because I've got 2 hero
Roger
points,
that.
it'll be fine. Otherwise, we shall see you back very soon. Hey everyone, and we're back.
Yeah.
So how did the poll go?
Wait a second, where
Wow.
did they all come from? I did not vote at all.
Well done, Nathana.
You are the winner.
Yeah, wow. That's rough. That's rough, and the person responsible will be held accountable. So
But will they though?
I don't know how, but somehow by the
Somehow.
universe, I stick the universe on you, whomstever,
Gee Whizzer is the one.
Yeah, whomever that could be.
whomever that could possibly be.
We have no idea, and there's no way we'll ever be able to find out.
Yep.
Scroll direction.
All right.
Nope, that's wrong. But how was everyone's break? Everything all good and everything great?
It was fantastic.
So good.
Fantastic. So I realized in the break that I dropped a flesh wall, or whatever it's called.
Wall of flesh. From Terraria, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Blocking the rest of the map that we literally just walked onto. There's probably heaps more of it that we need to go and look at, right?
A little bit.
Let's find another way.
There's probably some brother down there or something that we need to find.
Oh yeah. Could you imagine?
Do we have 2 or 3 of the lenses now?
Just
two.
2.
You have 2.
All right.
So we're pretty much unstoppable.
Alright. This
Well-
means it's time to rally the Mitflits.
Well, that's a good wall of flesh.
Matt, what?
Oh
Did-
no.
A
You got an
chase.
auto scroller. This is amazing.
Now I do want to say I'm quickened, so I should be in front.
I feel like you guys were chatting for more than a minute, so
Yeah,
you're probably
absolutely.
not quick.
Now I'm sad.
No,
Like,
wait,
I
you're
hate
right. That is the wrong way around.
No, we took a turn at some point.
Took a turn at some point.
Does the soundboard have Benny Hill music?
I wish it did. Because I'm under the general impression that all of you are kind of running away from the army that is now chasing you. There's a good 200, 300 of them.
Good, great, amazing.
Wonderful.
We've made good choices, guys. We're doing really good. Harry,
Good choices.
talks into his axe and starts humming the Benny Hill theme, and so it amplifies out of the axe with his bardic abilities.
That's inspire courage, right?
Inspire confidence, inspire courage, one of the two.
Inspire.
look.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be ready to inspire courage at the start of whatever is going on here.
Oh no, that's fine. Okay, so the first question. You need to start gaining some distance from the war that is right behind you, because they're slicing into that wall of flesh pretty damn quickly.
Imagine, yeah.
And there's a lot of them. So, how are each of you individually gaining distance?
Legging it badly.
Badly.
Super badly.
Take it a couple of seconds to get your bodic stuff ready and raring.
Oh god, extra hero point would have been great right about now.
Well, I've already given Nafana hers. Okay. But you do have one, Harry, if you want to use it. But what is
that's
everyone
okay.
else doing? That's Harry.
Yep, I'm running hard. That's what
You
I'm doing.
see, I'm a mushroom.
Yes.
We're not really built for
Nature's
speed,
cheetah. Oh.
at all.
Who's got the slowest
Oh.
move speed of us?
I suspect I do.
I'm gonna chuck you my potion of quickness.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
You're expending resources that you could use for something else. I'm going to consider that a success. So that's either done.
Wouldn't Compy have a slow move speed, or is he 25 foot?
He's 25, yeah.
Okay.
And
Keeping
he
up,
shambled-
Compy.
he shambled
He's
with a bit
going.
of- Yeah.
He's going. Boy is chugging along.
Yeah, and he's a beefy little boy too. He's gonna give it his athletic-iest darndest. Ah, that wasn't very good.
All right. Nathana, what are you doing to kind of get some extra distance? Because you've sacrificed your potion of quickness.
Yeah.
Imagine
We
the
haven't
Ida running
rested
as
since
fast
the
as everyone.
last time I used Prescient Planner, which is annoying because I could have done some cool things with Prescient Planner. Like, I don't know, like a whole jug of oil or something. Just chuck it behind me.
Penguin slide down the hole.
But I don't have that. 'cause we
Do you
haven't
have
tested
any
yet.
sacks of flour?
No, no. unfortunately not. I was thinking about it. So yeah, I can't use that feat again until we rest.
You got bombs, surely.
No, they're in Davin right now. That's the thing.
Oh,
I
damn
also
it.
I
like
have
to
to be
say,
mindful
but
of. I have to
this-
be mindful of my carry bulk. Hang on, why do I have so much carrying stuff?
Stuff that I started literally the game with as part of my like character
Oh,
creation
the
item.
lens is really heavy, yo. That's not
Yeah,
good.
it is, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah.
I'm encumbered, so I'm slow.
Has to be the lens.
I like.
Do you have bulk 3 in your inventory?
Toss me
No.
the lens. I have the
thought,
thing that carries lenses.
Alright, because I'm literally walking like as if I'm like holding a cast iron pan's worth of like weight in my hands right now.
Toss
Oh.
Princess the lens.
Alright, I don't know how to do this, so I'm just gonna put it in the party thing.
Yep, that's
Is that-
fine.
Yeah,
I've
party
already
stash.
looked up the details for the lattice that you have. As long as the lenses are in the lattice, they're all the same weight.
Yeah, because I don't actually have that much stuff on me because I can't carry very much because it's all in Davin. So
In,
don't have that many items. So what I'm going to do instead,
I'm using these.
I'm going to
Scroll-
scoop up Punch
Scroll
Face
some caltrops down.
and shoot her
Caltrops?
forward with projectile launcher
Ah!
because she's got the lenses and she gets to get the fuck out of here.
That sounds like an attack roll to me.
Yeah. That's just my unarmed one. I think we decided. Thanks for the hero point in the break chat. Oh, that was almost a 2.
beautiful.
Alright, so that's just a punch face as far forward as I possibly can manage.
That is a critical success for what we're doing here as well.
Because, yeah, at least if the lenses get out of here, punch face can resurrect us with the army of clerics from Atari that she's definitely going to go grab once we all die here. Oh.
And we're gonna put Princess a little bit further ahead.
Wait.
And yeah, that's what I do.
Alright, we already have enough successes for this section. And where's my last warrior? There we go.
This is a really cool map, just by the way.
Well done.
So funny
Chat
you
can't
just
quite
said.
see it yet, but there's a slowly encroaching army of things behind us.
Like, don't give me too much credit. Not
Um,
for this, please don't.
You said that literally as I was thinking the same thing. I was like, this is so good.
Our boys are going to be doing a athletics check to try to stay in sync with you. All right. The Urdefhan are in fast pursuit of all of you.
Oh no.
As we continue with this little bit of a chase. Harry, you've been given a hero point by chat.
Wow.
Hey, Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah? You wanted to meet Nigel, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Blow the Nigel whistle.
I've got a Nigel whistle?
Yeah, no, I do. I'll hand it to you.
What? What? But blow this? Okay. Yeah, I blow hard on the whistle. Ah!
Drawn
Nigel.
by the
Actually,
pitter patter.
No, I love him so immediately.
Smashing.
Drawn by the drawn by the noise of footsteps along the stone ground.
I'm so
Nigel
happy right now.
emerges from the ground. Players, you're going to have to figure out a way to get around Nigel.
Around? More like onto. I believe
Right.
I responded fairly immediately to this, so I am going to attempt to mount Nigel. What kind of check would you like?
That would be a nature check. Animal
Oh.
handling is under nature now.
Alright, well, can I not do
That was my statement.
Otherwise,
I
if
mean,
you want to...
that's if you want to do
I've
it
got
with, like
I've got a +1 to nature, so
That's if you wanted Nigel to be on board with that. But if you just want to get on top of him, that's, athletics all the way, right?
Athletics or acrobatics if you're just trying to get on top of him.
No, I'm going to do something different.
Yep.
From my backpack, I'm going to pull out. Now, this has a 2-action activate, so it'll take me an action to pull it out. I don't know what you're justifying I can manage, but I'm happy to just pull it out and use it soon.
What are you pulling out?
A javelin of lightning.
Yep. And what's the plan with it? We're kind of not in combat, so it's
To
not
hurl
like...
a javelin of lightning at the army encroaching behind us.
That sounds like a strike attack for me.
Alright.
So roll strike.
It activates automatically, I'm pretty sure. When you activate it, your command makes and then you hurl it as part of it. It is a reflex save on their
There's a
behalf.
reflex save. Then I want an occult roll instead. Because this is more of a skill challenge than anything else. Nathana, could you turn on your light for me, please? Just so we get the color.
Like,
Yeah.
Do that.
My brother pointing at Nigel
Whoa.
and being like, "What is that?" And I was like, "It's Nigel." 22.
Did you want to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you a
Yeah.
hero point there.
Oh, yeah, one better.
Yeah, no, it's one better. It's all
Nice.
good. You throw out your bolt of lightning. And I will just replace that hero point then. I don't know why I bother taking him off sometimes. You throw your lightning javelin and it goes kind of through the crowd, but they just kind of split. The lesser Urdefhan are caught in it and are smoked up by it, but unfortunately there are just a hell of a lot of them. It is not enough to
Yeah, way
slow
too
them
many.
down.
Horrible choice, but I don't have nature, so Ranger, go.
Could I, running backwards, motion for Ita and Nathana to move up? Like, move sort of more into this area?
Oh no. I mean, you absolutely can do that. I think I know what you're doing. Once again, we're not actually in combat rounds, so Nathana, if you just want to kind of move out of the way.
What I actually want to do is I want to shoot a climbing bolt up to the ceiling here and like swing over Nigel and do a backflip.
That sounds like an
Onto him.
acrobatics check to me.
That sounds dope as hell.
It does sound dope as hell.
So climb a bolt onto the ceiling using my momentum to like fly forward. Another hero point. That's my last one, I think.
It is,
Yeah.
but it was
Hell
well
yeah.
worth it.
Well worth it, yeah. And I'm gonna just backflip, or well, front flip, I suppose, over Nigel and try to land like in front of him here, because I'm assuming he's like tearing it up, trying to travel towards us. I'm just trying to flip over him.
Pretty much, he's rampaging. He's thrashing
Yeah,
about. He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of sensory overload for the poor thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stop making me feel worse about Nigel.
It's fine.
I'm so glad you got to meet him like this.
Running for my life.
I mean, that's kind of perfect, isn't it? Alright. Well, I have one success. Iter, what are you doing?
I'm gonna drop, much like what got us into this situation, a huge amount of some sort of necrotic mass. I'm gonna drop some skeleton arms coming out of the ground to try and slow some of them down.
Give me a religion
not-
check as the skeletal arms start to emerge from the ground to kind of grab at the army of undead.
Absolutely. Give you one of these bad
Are
boys.
undead?
Nice.
Or are they
They're
just
kind of
really
in that
fucking-
gray area. And I know that sounded like a pun, but it's also kind of true.
Oh, it was good. It was a good pun.
Does Ida get 2 opportunities to do skill things because he's hasted? Are they hasted?
The use of haste actually helped with the skill check.
Excellent.
But that will be a success, Ida, as your the skeletal arms begin to trip up the army as it's chasing you down.
Fantastic.
Princess.
Okay, just real quick. I looked them up. They are the offspring of demons of Abaddon.
Oh, well, there you go.
Native outsiders.
Demons.
How else do you say that word?
No, I know. I do that in my head all the
It's
time.
demons. Demons.
Demons.
We're just gonna run
Princess,
into a demon named Matt at some point.
Princess is going to run straight at Nigel and then duck into a ball, roll through his legs, and trip him so that he falls and smashes into the army.
Give me an athletics check.
Nigel doesn't deserve this.
No, he doesn't.
He'll be
But
okay.
it's really fucking sick, so...
Listen, you tell me if that works. If not, I'm hero pointing it.
I don't think you're privy to that information until you do the hero check.
It's true. You gotta choose beforehand.
Yeah,
Oh,
it works.
yeah.
Fucking natural 20 for Princess as you roll up into the ball and it kind of burst out from underneath Nigel. He is kind of scared, like I said, sensory overload, and he stops for a couple of moments, but we get that that cat thing when you startle them, and they just kind of instantly leap into the air by all four legs with their back completely arched.
You're a cucumber.
I get that reference.
I also got that reference. I've been on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once
No
or twice.
further than that. And I will move our people.
Just for the dynamism, you know.
Just for the dynamism. Our boys are going to do a quick little athletics check because you have succeeded on the second round of this chase.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
And they are catching up. But now they have to deal with Nigel.
Good luck.
A sentence no one wants to have to say.
No, not at all. Not in the slightest.
Nigel.
Alright. As you're continuing to make your way through, you're starting to get towards the hunting lodge, with all the mushrooms and everything else spread out amongst there. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
The fuck are these guys?
Oh no.
For the record, I'm just kind of using these guys as stand-ins for the mushrooms you're about to start making your way through. With all the disturbances that are happening around, the mycelium network is all abuzz. Either you can feel this through your very feet, even as you're beginning your run. The mushrooms that are prone to kind of explode as a means to defend themselves and also to spread their spores. Nathana is heading straight towards them. So, avoiding the mushroom spores, what are we doing?
Gonna run really hard. Yeah.
Run really hard?
Yeah.
You've got a 3-second fuse. Just run faster than that.
But yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, I'll take a 32.
That's a success?
I mean, I'll attempt to like just sort of dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge my way through it.
You could also use survival. Or you could use
I'll
nature.
dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Okay.
Ay.
Are you satisfied with that roll?
So, do you have another hero point, don't I?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
chat's been
Oh,
handing
that's
him out
well.
like Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts? Tic Tacs.
No, Pop Tarts. I like it.
I want a
could do with
Pop-Tart.
With that, that'll be successful as you start to duck and dive through the mushrooms. Ido, what are you doing?
I'm gonna, by looking, identify which are the explodey ones
Yep.
and not run into those.
Give me a nature check would be probably best, unless you go to a better lore check. I'm going to give you a circumstance bonus
I've
for
got
obvious
more
reasons.
plants, but my nature roll is better.
Then use nature. Like I said, I'm going to give you a bonus for this. We'll call it a +1.
Okay.
You know mushrooms for obvious reasons, as being a mushroom person.
What are you trying to say, Matt?
That you're a mushroom person.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's fair.
I mean, we don't know monkeys.
Let's pray.
Also fair. With the +1 from the circumstance bonus, that will be a success.
Woohoo!
And last but not least, Princess.
I'm gonna run at him.
You gotta run at him.
Don't do that. Oh, the mushrooms, not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
army. I was.
It's like, this is the moment that I
I'll hold them back!
It's like, no.
Are you happy with that, Princess?
I think I have to be, yeah.
No, you have a point.
Do I?
You do.
If not, I'll give you one.
No,
I've
as
heard-
long as I have
I've-
one, it's fine.
I've been pretty on top of the overlay stuff. That is a critical success.
Vamonos.
I'm going to drag you forward. Copy is kind of just running along as well, doing that kind of cartoon thing where he has one hand on his head and we're just seeing goop and stuff kind of flying off of him at the speed of this.
I think he's very confused as to why we're running so much. Like, what are we doing, guys? Where are we going?
And he would, because if the army overtook him, he would just lay down and they'd just run over the top of him and he'd just stand back up and be
Yeah.
like, what?
We're just going to take 3 of them now.
He's like a Skyrim NPC where even if he gets like attacked by a dragon and survives his
Yeah,
path, he's just uninterrupted. Like, he just gets
Yeah.
back up, just keeps walking to the farm.
He's a plot necessary NPC.
But
He
actually,
has that trait that he can just like turn into a literal tree or appropriate shrub, and then no one can see him. So he could probably have just done that and catch up with us later.
Yeah, absolutely probably could have. Now, what is your actual escape plan here? Because currently you've just kind of been running away.
You know, that's a really good question.
Definitely have one of those.
I'm going to give you 2 options. The first one is the hunting lodge. But that's not really in a proper escape route, but it would be some place where you could hold up. The other one is you know where the teleporter is for this floor.
It's true.
And
Thing is, though, if
your
we lead
rowboat
them-
is standing by.
if we lead them to the teleporter, would they be able to infer how it works? Would we have to destroy it on our way out?
You've changed the password.
Oh, that's right.
This was long
Harry's
established.
nuts. That's the password. It's Harry's nuts.
Harry's nuts.
Yeah.
I thought it was Belcorra
That's a-
sucks.
That's a really long password. Longest nuts you've ever seen.
We had fun here. But is that the plan? Kind of make your way to the teleporter?
I think so.
Yeah,
We
that
don't
would
want
be
to. We
best.
don't want to subject the people in the lodge to the army, do we? We want to sort of try to lead them away, but then
Yeah.
in such a way that they can't follow us. So the teleportation circle seems like a no-brainer to me. But am I missing something? Like,
No, I think that works. Hey, Nathana,
ah,
can you set off those mushrooms to explode?
sure.
We've been running for ages.
Nathana has like not even a single beat of sweat. in her.
Literally, not even remotely hard for her.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
I'll
I
go
don't actually have anything fired. Like, I mean, I've got a pint of oil that I can try to, with my flint and steel, try to, Molotov cocktail that shit. That's a lot to do, though.
I just start striking
run.
out with my at as we run past any mushrooms we pass by.
I'll strike them
Just
with Harry.
Yes! just
Oh,
trying to,
beautiful!
just like trigger them nice and there's like everyone hears like a swell of music in the back of their minds, just like dun 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 dun.
Beautiful.
Love it. Sorry, I'm just looking for something very quickly.
Matt's hastily googling mushrooms exploding.
Oh no, that's fine. This is a skill challenge.
Skill challenges.
Skill challenges. Pathfinder 2, Reddit. Help me out here. I'm running out of steam.
How do I run a chase sequence?
Oh dear God. Well, the best way
Well,
to make
the DMG
sure
apparently has a section on it, but
it really does. The best way to actually make a chase sequence
Yeah,
work is to pre-plan it and not to do everything on the fly.
No, we
Great, all right, Matt, you've done an
believe in
amazing
you.
job. This is great.
Is
We
your
believe in
players
you.
else just...
One of the best sessions I ever ran was like 40% a chase sequence, and it was tight as fuck.
Weird flex, but okay.
Oh no, look,
With
it's something you
Lex?
do.
I haven't DM'd a lot, Jules. Like, I was really proud of myself. Okay.
I'm
As
so
you
happy
should.
for you. Look at you. Well done, you.
I'll ignore the patronizing tone and just take it wholeheartedly. So.
Now, keep in mind that this is not so much to represent a actual living boulder.
Jesus Christ.
This is more to represent the fact that you have to get around the stalagmites and stalactites and other rocky outcroppings that are surrounding the area in order that is between you and your rowboat.
Hey, princess.
Yeah,
You reckon you got this?
I got this.
Bashing charge, right?
Yeah.
Everybody get behind princess and get ready to run.
Just not too close behind.
They don't have a token for the Trask. I'm disappointed.
Rat.
Stop it, Matt. You've gone crazy.
What did you just say?
I'm going to give
Also,
Punch
what
Face hero point.
Someone in chat was like, "Hey, how about a Trask?"
So Punch Face has got a hero point, because I expect that we'll need it.
You might need it. We'll see how you go. But, Princess, you're starting this off. This is an athletics check. You're just going to try to plow through.
Yeah, 32.
32, that is a success. As you start to plow through the stone, they just kind of fall apart as they explode in dust and rubble around your form.
I do my best to chuck as many behind me.
Fair enough. That is you successful. Nafano, what you doing?
I guess. Do we just roll like acrobatics or something to like stay
dodge, dive,
behind
and dodge.
princess?
If you want to, there are other things you can do. You can use survival to make your own way through. Or if you have other ideas, I'm open to them as well.
I cannot use survival. This is what I can do. I can duck dodge.
Can I do
Yes.
a Pathfinder check? Just sort of like inspired by the idea of how awesome and kick-ass my chronicle is going to be after all of this. I'm going to write the dopest shit.
Oh,
It
it's going to
is,
be
and I'm just-
amazing.
And I'm just really hyped by that. Can I use my hype as a skill check? My
I'll tell you
Pathfinder
what.
hype.
I'll if you succeed on a Pathfinder check, I'll give you a +1 circumstance bonus to whatever you roll
That-
next.
That's a
Amazing.
vibe check.
A vibe check. I'm not vibing this.
This is so not vibing.
Well, you
Use
pull out
Pathfinder
like,
Lord to literally find a path. Amazing.
you pull out your notes of your like half-written thing, and like half of them just fly down. You're like, dang it, I'm gonna have to rewrite that.
Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll do an acrobatics check, and I don't mind taking a penalty to this because of that dog shit vibe check.
Oh, it wasn't critical failure. You're fine. That's
Yeah.
less fine though.
No. And I don't have a crit point, so.
You do not. Harry, what are you doing? Wait, you've already done stuff. Ida,
My
what are
cat
you
has
doing?
literally stormed off my lap
Dodging.
in disgust.
You
Going
know,
so
I've been
well.
looking, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm running out of things to do.
You could jump on my shoulders.
I mean, sounds fun, but is now really the time?
Is now the time
I
for a
mean,
shoulder
no,
ride?
I didn't roll that well, so probably
Yeah.
not. What about you got anything Sonic? Because that
I
could
do have
bust
a lot of
apart.
things Sonic. Actually, I'm collecting a litany of Sonic things.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! I've got Sonic. Hey.
you're really infringing on my copyright here.
No, it's just like trying to be cohesive, you know.
No, I get
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure. But yeah,
Um,
crystals plus Sonic is usually not the worst idea.
Yeah.
I've
I can
got
dig it.
Sonic. I should have
5,
done
10,
that.
15,
Wow.
20, 25, 30.
Yeah, I also probably could have used sound better.
Dirge of Remembrance. I mean, yes, that technically is Sonic, I guess. Give me a
Yeah.
religion check.
Blip, 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 blip.
Oh wow, that would be rough for an oncoming army.
That really would. What is it? You sing a funeral dirge to force restless spirits to fully manifest in the material plane. Each incorporeal creature in the area takes 4d10 sonic damage, depending on the result of the will save. Wow, okay.
Hey,
It
you
was,
guys.
what could I use that might be effective, or what could I take that might be effective against Belcorra spell?
Yeah,
It's one of those.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Make them not a ghost.
Wait, you've been planning for the final battle this whole time?
For a long time, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Have you not?
Basically, the only thing my character's really going to be good at. And even then, probably not. Because I
Well-
don't take feats, and that's bad.
for this round, I actually need to delete these guys.
Hey,
As they are starting to catch up.
that's too
Because you have not gotten enough successes yet.
What?
Sorry, I dropped the ball.
Well, you win, Harry.
That checks out. I mean, 23 is not good enough for our levels.
No.
Princess, you managed to plow your way through and create what you would expect to be a pretty good path. And you're
Right.
kind of like standing next to the boat and you're just kind of waiting for Harry to leap in behind you. And the quick glance back, and they're not doing so crash hot.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Unfortunately, a tiny sized creature does not make a great hole for a medium sized one.
It's a skill issue.
Squeeze issue, more like.
Get good.
But the army is on their toes. So, players, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot a sonic arrow at the crystal formation.
Beautiful. Give me an attack roll.
But this is my longbow because I changed it out. So this has got volley.
And then
You
I'm
don't-
gonna do a flip and smack my axe into the ground and try and propel Nathana's shot with extra speed. Actually, I'm gonna delete that and instead do shadow projectile.
Love it.
That makes more sense.
Give me the
actually,
call check, Harry.
What you saying?
I wish I could, but I'm actually out of third level spell slots. So,
Oh, no.
so I'm gonna cast sound burst.
It is convoluted.
Pathfinder isn't an attrition-based game.
Oh god. I'll get an occult check from you, Harry.
Sweet.
I was targeting myself with that arrow.
All right. Did you want to re-roll that, Harry, or are you good with it?
Reroll it.
Reroll where I missed out of here.
Glances at the clock. Yeah, I'll re-roll.
Whoops, sorry.
No.
You meant
Oh,
to
is
Three
that
damage
what
for
it
you,
is?
sorry.
better.
All right, Princess, what are you doing?
I'll like run back to my friends. Who's the slowest? Probably Ida.
I mean, me,
Ida's
technically.
under the effects of a speed potion.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I'm just gonna throw Harry.
Athletics check.
Please don't botch this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural
amazing.
20, well done. As you yeet Harry all the way forward, pretty much landing him in the longboat, or the rowboat, I should say. Iter, what are you doing?
The image of like a 2-foot doll fucking yeeting me is just so funny.
Well,
It's
During a
right?
chase.
puppets don't have to worry about muscles.
It's true. It's incredible.
They don't have to worry about muscles, they just kind of do it.
I am gonna jump on top of Compy.
Yep, splurge.
I was just about to say, chat. That's so Dragon Ball.
I'm gonna rummage in the back of Compy's like skull, and I find this sweet cult egg, and I'm gonna hold it in front of his head to like spur him on to go faster. Because he loves cult egg. It's his favorite egg.
That's a success!
That's amazing.
Oh,
That's
cute.
amazing.
That is absolutely amazing. All of you managed to get into the rowboat as the army is fast approaching. Where did you drop the boat? Oh, there it is.
Now's my chance. Everyone knows I'm so good at rowing.
This is known.
And that will absolutely be a success.
Haven't let us down. When it comes to rowing a boat, Harry's your man.
Mm-hmm.
And nope, not that one. You kind of make your way out to the water, separating yourselves from the Urdefhan. Kerful, for his part, is looking very upset as he is shaking his fist in the air at all of you.
Careful there.
They know how dangerous this water is. They're not just gonna swim after you.
Cowards! Come get us!
As their mages start to come to the shore, they begin
Oh,
to
for
hurl
Christ's
spells
sake.
at you. But Harry, you're rowing the ship away, so yeah, that's fine.
Oh my goodness
What else do
gracious.
I have left after that?
Guys, that may be one of the most haphazard, janky, ridiculous plans we've ever pulled off, but we pulled it off. Am I right?
We got a
Well,
lens, right? We got
we
a
got a
lens.
lens.
That was my
I
understanding.
feel like this deserves a group high five. How are we feeling about a group high five?
Excellent.
Yeah, well,
The ethereal hand of Deaton appears out of nowhere and joins in the high five.
you can't just roll attributes. That's dumb.
You just roll athletics for your high five.
I did indeed.
Everything's a competition, including this high five.
a sonic burst is released. As you are successful in this, look, I'm gonna say I'm thankful for the Let's Build a Super Dungeon series that I've been running, because I did up that battle map in under 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You're
Amazing.
amazing, Matt.
That's
Well
incredible.
done.
Done well.
Ah, the power of knowing your tools, I guess. But
We're gonna go through that teleportation circle. I think that's the plan.
Yeah, let's get out of here, guys. What do you reckon? One more night's sleep and then we go wreck Belcorra's shit? I mean, we gotta find some lenses. But,
And Nathana's brother.
Wait,
oh
fuck
yeah,
you,
and also your other twin, your triplet twin brother.
That's not how it works.
I've been listening.
I had to drag Colby in.
Wait,
'cause-
wrong room.
Okay. You found them?
Where are we
Oh,
going?
there he is.
Oh, there we go. Oh, she
You
had a
found it.
teleportation circle in her vault. That makes sense.
It
You
makes
mean if-
absolute sense.
If we could have, like, backhacked this, we could have come straight to the back of the vault.
Well,
I-
you didn't have this teleportation circle activated yet.
I don't know how magic works.
That's
Let me help
kind
you
of
out there,
how
Bill.
magic is.
How do I get there?
So, back to camp?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Gauntlet runes activate.
We can upgrade things. Hooray.
Also, we can
I
show
read it.
all of our 28 viewers how our camp is.
So
So
good.
if you've just tuned in, this is the reason we're colonizing the place. The top floor is dope as hell, so we're just gonna work our way down. Let us show you around, you know.
I mean, sure, the town's only a half hour away, but still.
Welcome
This is MTV's
Pathfinder Cribs.
My Gauntlet Tower. We never come up with a name, guys. I'm serious. I think we have some real rebranding issues. Gauntlet is scary. I'm scared, if I'm honest. Every time I say it, it's scary.
Okay, what's
What
good?
the fuck
then?
am I saying?
We're all
It's
still hyped up on
airship.
adrenaline from that chase.
It's
This
just
is
our
good.
weekend airship.
This is good. This is good improv, right, guys?
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
Absolutely.
Oh my god. Where's
However-
that PDF?
See, we have Hearthstone characters. Let's go
Hearthstone?
introduce them to.
Ah, I mean, hey,
Oh my god, what
Logie.
the hell is that?
Oh god.
No, you guys are sleeping on this guy here.
Which
God.
where? Where are you?
I'm in where the
Oh,
pit
yeah.
was.
Yeah, no.
Hey.
Third.
What the
You found it.
Sorry, Jimothy Von Eves, the third.
That's the costume
That's
me and Ida wore.
That's
you
right.
knew
Oh my god,
Pumpkin.
I didn't actually figure out what you guys got up to. Oh wow.
Yeah, you know that.
Okay.
You know that session where it was just Ida and Princess.
Just a reminder that there's a channel points reward for 1,000 channel points to allow you to name any NPC that doesn't already have a name. This is how we get Nigel. This is how we get Jimothy Von Eves the Third.
Very slowly backs out of the room.
We didn't know where to hang it, so we just kind of put it in the garden there.
I really
People
wish
like
you.
it.
I really wish you'd put it. I don't know, anywhere else.
Friends, just quickly though.
Yeah.
You leave
What's-
Steakhouse alone.
What is Smoking Brisket doing inside? Get out!
Guys,
Get out of that!
seriously though, seriously, just like let's just huddle, like serious huddle. We have an invading army that's probably hell bent on getting their lens back. We need to warn someone, presumably, get defenses ready.
I mean, probably the Drow, right?
yeah, they're just in the bar up here. We set them up, remember?
Why are they still here?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be convenient as hell. Oh my god, guys!
I mean,
Nice.
we should probably also warn the worshippers of Ida as well.
Oh yeah,
That's
those guys. are
true.
cool.
All right.
Now, chat. By the way, if you've played Abomination Vaults before and you're like thinking, "Hang on, aren't these all the people that we're supposed to have killed on the way down?" Matt's a really great GM, and he lets you.
These
Yeah.
are our best friends.
Yeah, this is our
Well-
posse.
Okay, look, the Drow are being not removed, but they're being pushed to the side in the remaster. So I was like, okay, so they're refugees. And I just kind of consider it a bad story arc if there's an idea where it's like killing refugees. I just think that's bad.
Yeah, that's
So-
messy writing, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
explain Andy.
Antechamber Andy, there's some guys down. Do you reckon you could do us a favor? I mean, I'll buy you as many beers as you want. We really need some help. There's some shit going on.
I mean, I'm a devil. We're not exactly about well, we are kind of about favors. He
That's
spreads
your
out a
plan.
parchment. He spreads out a parchment in front of him, and he's like, "What do you want? What do you want?"
Okay,
How many,
there's...
antechambers can you make?
I mean,
Wait,
I'm
no,
not. I'm not the
Summon
architect of the
empty
Abomination
chamber.
Vaults.
Aw.
Okay. There's a group of people downstairs who worship Ida, and I put at Ida. You know, they worship Ida. They're like, I want to say 8 floors down, maybe 9. A little help. They're a while downstairs. If you could find them and let them know there's an army approaching, and while we're at it, my Drow, my friends, you guys need to head downstairs and warn your people that you're about to be attacked like crazy.
Okay. I'm sorry. What's going on? Why are they chasing you?
Well, there's some demons, and there's a bunch of Urdefhan, and they're coming, man.
I mean, we knew about the Urdefhan. They've been harassing us for weeks now. They're actually going to attack in force?
In force, my guys. There's at least 200 strong.
I mean, we probably took out a couple of them.
At least a couple of them. You mean I fist bump you. It's really inappropriate given the situation.
Yeah, no, they're kind of like, okay, what did you do to stir them up?
We didn't. They were
Not
chanting.
about who stirred up who?
I hold up the lenses.
It's not good diplomacy. You know, we talked about this. We didn't do nothing to stir nobody up. They were chanting. They were saying down with the Drow.
They were chanting kill the Drow over and over again. It was problematic.
We distracted them the best we could, but you need to send a runner immediately.
Oh no, we'll all be running.
Run!
She looks to you, Princess, and she sees the 2 lenses you're holding.
Yeah.
She turns to one of the other Drow, whispers something. Perception check if people want to get in on what she whispers.
Christ.
Yeah, I'll do a perception check.
Everything is so high stakes now. When did we
It's like
hit
going
level?
It's like
When did
going to
we
the end of an adventure path or something.
Right?
hit level 10? Everything's so intense. Who did that?
Yeah, sorry, Logan.
Did not hear.
I also worry why Loggy is listening.
He's got reasons. He's got good reasons.
So okay.
Well, you, for those who were successful, so 27 and over, that includes you, Nathana. You hear Erebos, the Drow, kind of whisper to another one, "We have to make sure Nan's lens is safe."
I do that it's the meme of the guy like doing the face to the camera, like turning and looking. I do that to the rest of the party.
Face.
Yeah. Oh, it's Chris Pratt from Parks and Recreation. That's it. I do that.
Yeah,
Turn to the other
Yoga
party
mask.
members go,
Okay, so listen, couldn't help but overhear. I have an excellent way of providing safety for a lens, and I'd like bring out the lattice.
That's what it's made for.
And also, as part of the lease agreement of the new properties, we actually, since there's back rent to be paid, we gotta
Where are
seize
you
all
going?
property.
Where are you going?
That would be the
That's the
runner that's
runner.
being sent off. That was told to run.
Smokehouse brisket.
Erebos kind of speaks up and goes, yeah, no, it's been in the family for generations. It's how we knew about it's how we knew about the vaults and like the caverns.
Don't suppose they're planning on bringing that back up here, are they? Save us the trip.
We were going to sell it.
I mean, what do you want for it?
Well, we were going to kind of sell it and use it to get the supplies that we need to continue on our journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you're selling
Right,
it.
man.
I'm totally willing to buy it. What do you want for it?
Yeah, we got gold. You want some gold?
You're kind of getting quite a few supplies free from the princesses, but okay.
I mean, we've been
Hey.
paying for the food from princesses. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna
Hey,
shoot.
Oh, really? I'm really sorry that all of that was meant to be comped. You guys are refugees. You shouldn't be paying for anything. And I
Bob just
motioned.
kind of puts his hands up like no one told me this.
Yeah, well, I just motion. I make some undercommon sign language at Pog, which basically indicates that like their bill is covered.
We're very sorry for that. He will be summarily executed.
No, he won't be executed. But he will
Loggy!
be... And Loggy just lops off his fucking... No.
No, Foggy's quite safe.
Just eats him.
Yep. Oggy has like a wood chipper that he uses to make mulch, just
God.
straight in there. Didn't even hesitate.
Anyway,
That's
look,
so
if
funny.
you'll buy it from us and get the supplies for the rest of the journey, then yeah, we can do that.
Absolutely.
And I mean, not just the supplies you need. Do you need like extra? These swamps are abundant, and these mifflets can get you anything you need. What do you need?
The two mifflets that are like guarding the door to the bar kind of both put their thumbs up from around the corners.
These guys are with me, man. What I'm saying is, like, whatever you need, we got it. I'll pay for that shit. I'm about to be a very influential property owner along with my friends here, so...
Well,
We won't even break your kneecaps.
She looks to her fellow Drow and goes, "You know what? That sounds probably like the best deal we're gonna get." Deal.
Oh, I shake on it immediately. Well, you got a deal, my friend.
Don't suppose you know where, like, any other lenses might be kept?
Yeah, we need one. Besides yours, there's one other one. You got any information?
I am trying to pull up her stuff.
Also, Matt, just for future reference, you're gonna have to tell me how much that costs.
We don't have any money, guys. We spent everything.
I haven't
All those
upgraded. I haven't upgraded shit, Jules.
Okay. Alright.
Like we physically haven't done it yet, so there's gold. Feasibly, we'll just have to go get some more. I'll keep my suboptimal back at battle axe. Who just in that one?
He was doing a lore check. I don't know. Sorry.
Oh, bad. No. Matt, you have a villain point if you want to.
If you want to use it.
You can't roll that over.
I mean, that's true.
Anyways, that one.
Is it gonna let me roll? No, I'll just do it this way. That's. There we go. She kind of racks her brain trying to think of it. There's a lot of stress settling going on for them. As you can possibly imagine, they were getting things quietly and quickly ready. Now it's kind of sped up a hell of a lot. But after a couple of moments, she goes, which ones do you have?
Green and red.
Green and red.
We have the blue.
Like-
Blue.
I guess the other one's yellow.
So the only one that's left is the black mirror?
What? That's not how colors work. What the fuck?
I guess, yes.
Yeah, alright, the black mirror, yeah.
Well, the idea is that the red, the green, and the blue combine to create a solid source of light, and then it reflects off the black mirror.
We have to go kill a British band.
I was gonna say we have to stop a sci-fi TV show.
Same diff.
Same.
I got bad news for you. From what Nan used to tell me, Belcorra keeps it with her. It's where she draws a lot of her power.
Oh no, that's excellent news. Now we know at least where it is.
We can make that work.
Do
We can
that.
make that work. We've been meaning to say hi to Belcorra for a while, if you know what I mean. So,
Just casually say hi. It's fine.
yeah, no, I mean, once we get that lens off you guys, I think we'll be ready, so...
Tell the ghost I said hi.
Well, with that, I have a couple of things to say. First, congratulations on reaching level 10 players. I don't think I actually said that last week. I'm not sure. Well, at least Tyler wasn't here for it.
I'm Tyler.
You are Tyler.
Well spotted.
Good work. Yes.
Sorry. That's literally a joke I've been making for a better part of a decade. Anytime someone says my name, I say I'm Tyler, and it never fails to get a laugh, so I recommend trying it. It's really fucking funny.
Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill.
Yep.
Why is that a skill that you have?
It's a necromantic gardening.
What are you talking about?
We can
Just
see
figured I'd
that.
use my hero points while I got them.
You're gonna do some shit to us in this. We finale this shit. I'm not looking forward to it. There's some shit that's gonna happen. I have no doubt. I just want to put that on the record for right now.
Speaking
Another
of,
record for right now.
are we all good for next week?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
assuming I have no disasters in my life, things should.
Please
we
don't
should be
die.
good.
Please
Yeah.
don't.
Can you
Please.
imagine that'd be the most tragic part, to be honest. Right at the end of a campaign, rough.
That would be pretty rough.
Anyway,
So prepare for war. Because the Urdefhan are going to be launching an assault against the Gauntlet Keep.
we're still gonna think of a better name.
Harry's nuts.
We're going to find someone to raid, however.
Harry's Nuts featuring princesses.
Yeah.
Oh no. I regret it.
The keep you
Regretted.
can't insult.
Regretted it immediately, right?
Yeah.
I raided Aussie Devro yesterday, so we're going to raid someone else. We'll probably raid into Jabberwocky.
Woo!
What a name.
I'm trying to convince her to... Well, I haven't asked her yet, but I want her to join a Pathfinder game that I'm going to be running soon.
Trying to give it
Let's call our place Jabberwocky. That's upbeat and fun.
But
Jabberwocky is a good name. That'd be
It
fun.
is.
I like to think
What,
it's good.
The
Jabberwocky?
Jabberwocky. Yeah. Not
Jabberwocky
even-
Keep.
just the Jabberwocky. It doesn't need to be
The
anything else.
Jabberwocky.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't hate it at all.
Yeah.
I just saw our viewership numbers, and I'm kind of like, oh, okay, cool, awesome. So welcome everyone who's new to the stream. Like I said, I stream every week, at least twice for Pathfinder on Saturday and Sunday. If you don't want to miss that, follow me on all the socials, and just hit the follow button here for Twitch, so you also don't miss out. Otherwise, next week our players will be engaging in some form of a war, as the Urdefhan will be trying to get their lens back, and probably the other ones too. But with the Caligny and the Drow potentially assisting our players in this, it seems like it's going to be a bit of a show. And I've got to do up some troop stat blocks, which is going to be its own kind of interesting.
I got so excited, like internally, as you were describing that. I was like, "Oh my god,
It's going to be fun.
it's gonna be so good!"
It's going to be so great. Otherwise, this has been Tabletop Obscura presents the Abomination Vaults for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing. Powered by Foundry VCT with music by Marco Gelfi. Be sure to check out Hijinks if you want to get any more Pathfinder 2 content, and also other TTRPGs. They've
100%.
currently released the second half of the second part, I should say, of their recent Thirsty Sword Lesbians playthrough. They also had recently, about a month, that's probably a couple of months now, a board game playthrough as well, which was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, Veiled Faith. And episode 13 of Realignment went up like last week or something. So check out our main actual play series.
Yeah, plenty of content. Plenty of content.
There's
at
plenty
this
of
point
content out.
At this point, we've got like a season's worth of content to watch. So get in it. Get all
And
up in it.
I make no exaggeration here when I say the Realignment series is probably some of the best production quality I've seen for a Pathfinder 2 series, actual play, whatever you want to call it, bar none. That includes anything that Paizo has done or anyone else.
Holy shit.
I agree.
Thank
No,
you,
touche.
Matt. Holy shit. That's in my basement. Like, that's downstairs. Hey, out right now.
Which is all the more spectacular because you'll be able to check the set out that they have for it and be like, holy shit, he did this in a basement? Otherwise, once again, thank you everyone for joining us. We're going to raid into a Jabberwocky. She's currently playing Fortnite. Tell her who sent you. She's been a long-time supporter of mine. She was partly responsible for me getting that first 50 followers. Otherwise, I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone!